Hey there,
Whoa.
chat. Wow.
Whoa.
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 Well,
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. So anyway, hi everybody. Hope
Hi.
you're having a wonderful Monday. Thank you players for being here today. You guys are always on time and prompt, and I appreciate it.
Yippee.
Welcome in all of my wonderful viewers. I saw that we lost a mod. They are remodded, Mr. Burton.
rip.
Nah. Leave him out.
Bread, congratulations on first.
You're fired.
But yeah, welcome in everybody. I hope you're having a great Monday. And then
I eat food.
yeah, no major announcements other than, well, I guess kind of little announcements, but this Wednesday we're jumping back onto World Building Wednesday, which is very exciting. I've kind of been unofficial hiatus other than D&D for a while, so it's gonna be nice to get back into it.
Very pog.
Very pog. We also have Phalanic on Saturday tentatively, and then unrelated entirely to D&D, Final Fantasy Rebirth has come out on it'll be out on Thursday, so I will be streaming and playing the absolute snot out of that this weekend.
Yippee.
In case you want to come and vibe
Yippee
in the
snot.
chat. Yippee snot. So, with
Does
all
that mean you feel like lube?
I mean, it could.
Lou?
I will not elaborate.
On that note, what a note. Let's go ahead and start today's session. Starting off with looks at Liari.
Mr. DM, I'd like to roll to steal your panties.
Yay! Oh,
Okay. I don't have any to lose. It's
Can
fine.
we go negative? No.
Negative panties? How can I have
No.
less panties than negative panties?
Oh, speaking of less, not really, but more. You have more now.
I have so many. My satchel overfloweth.
I
I'm
think
up
I'm
to 6 pairs
hear
of
this.
NPC panties.
doing so good. For those of you in the Discord there, you could see it.
My
At that
personal
attachment.
conquest.
I love it. I love that they're all different.
I take
Yeah.
my job very seriously. Just getting the one out of the system before the session. Very smart. Very smart indeed, Atarel.
I get to roll 3 times a session. One
Yeah,
at
you
the
do.
beginning, one in the middle if I eat my dinner, which I have,
Yes, you sure have.
And-
Yep.
one at the end to top it off,
Hell yeah.
just in case.
Plus more chances for panties, you know?
Yeah.
So, why don't we... I'm on the wrong screen anyway. I should be over here. Why don't we start with a recap? And today's recap is brought to you by Mads.
Yippee!
Yippee!
All right. Last time on D&D. So we started off with Thornbridge was still missing. Like he'd been missing, like I think from the session previous as well. But the whole city is like on house arrest. We're not allowed to leave the city. We went and saw Rosina, and we went and gave her the letter. We like gave her information regarding Thornbridge and what he's been doing with like slave trades and like all the stuff with the gems. We originally like weren't sure if we trusted her, so we brought 2 letters with us, one that omitted information and one that had all of the information, and we eventually just gave her all of the information.
Mm-hmm.
Mads
Who's
had a
good enough
vision.
bean?
Yeah. Matt's had a vision about like a grove and fruit that she recognized from Pyre. Larry is up like 2 pairs of panties. Yep.
Yeah.
Plus 2. I almost botched one, finally.
Oh, true. That's true. one lady knows that you took her panties and was just like, okay.
Yeah. She's so let me
That's
have those. That was
exactly how they said it too. Canon.
Yep.
Haru tried to seduce Mads because they thought it was Liari, and then Mads told her not to mess with Liari. Joe is still in depression. Yes, so true. He's still depressed. He's less depressed, but he's still pretty depressed. We walk him to work, and we usually take him home. Oh yeah, at one point we mentioned, or the Mr. DM here had mentioned that Joe was of a cooler temperature than everyone else in the room, and I didn't know whether or not I should mention that later or not, so I put it in the notes.
Interesting.
Because I still think he's gonna turn into Krampus, and then I'm gonna cry.
Crazy details. Maybe he's just sitting on the cold side of the room, you know?
I don't believe that
Mhm.
for a fucking second,
don't
Mr.
trust
DM.
Why is the cold in a circle?
You're the one that keeps saying, "Oh, I'm gonna traumatize you guys. Just you wait. Oh,
You think I'm gonna use
it's gonna
Joe
happen.
for
Just
that?
you wait."
Wow.
And then you look at me when I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna die down here," and you're like, "Wow, that's kind of a doomer response, isn't it?" I'm being gaslit. Anyway, sorry.
Mads accidentally ratted out Larry on sexy time activities because there's too many mistresses at this point. I have lost track. There's the cat lady, there's the baker, there's the lady that works here, and there's like I don't know, everyone else.
Yeah. To be fair, in this area, I have only fucked 2 people, just multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
It is the baker and the tavern owner.
Oh.
But I had Haru lined up. You cock-blocked me. and I'm low-key lining up Aradia, the sexy purple lady. We'll see.
Oh, this is probably good to mention too. When we went to Rosina's place, she mentioned jewelry. She didn't mention whether or not it was going to be free or not. But she did mention that she wanted to get us jewelry. And when we were leaving, Pyre was a rat who had snuck in through Mads's bag, and was like nose deep in a pastry or something, and only ended up getting caught.
Strawberry pie.
And
That's so
only was found out at the end when Rosina caught her by her climbing up her dress.
The rolls were so
Uh,
good.
Pyre went to a leather shop, got 2 things, a cloak and something else. Mads helped her haggle with the dude, but he was also like super suggestive and like, if you find any of this material, you should bring it here. We ignore. He was a Australian cowboy. We are going to the festival. There's a festival tonight at like midnight, which I'm assuming we'll start off with. And Haru is missing.
Damn, these are some
Yeah.
solid recap notes right here. Well done.
Note-taking skills are exceeding.
They are exceptional. I feel like that was really, really well. Like, I don't have any additional detail. You didn't miss a single thing in your rant.
Oh, good one. Good one. Artel. Yeah. Pyre is
Uh,
potentially going to kill the purple lady.
No!
We don't know for sure, but there
Find
has
over
been
their
some hints.
horns!
I have done nothing suspicious, thank you.
Just stares at
Yet.
horns intently.
Okay, we're gonna try a specific thing. I want to see if you guys like this. Firstly, though, Mads, I really appreciate how much effort you put into these notes, cause like that was well done. Please take inspiration.
Nice!
Thank you, Mr. DM.
Secondarily, I want to try something, which is, what was your favorite or most entertaining or something specific you remember vividly from your character's point of view about last session? And If you provide anything at all, you get a D4 to use on any roll for the session. It's like a mini inspiration.
Mini inspiration.
A mini
I mean,
inspiration.
for me, the biggest one was okay. So high table for chat and all of you. I genuinely did forget that you had slept with that lady. So when I called you out during the session, I did not realize what I had done until it was a little too late. And then I was like, okay, I just gotta roll with it. I just hate your slut era, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 times in one session, you absolutely fucking shafted me, and it was so funny. I was gonna say that was my favorite part too, but that's not from my character's perspective. But me as
That's
a
fair.
human, that was my favorite part too, because that was crazy.
It could be
Because
either,
it wasn't me who fumbled my slut era. It
I
was
just
my
could
party member.
I could not keep track. And then in my head, I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? Mads probably would have done that anyway, because she just doesn't care.
Yeah.
valid.
So,
Excellent.
Yeah, greatly not a fan of my nonsense.
D4, any roll.
yippee!
From my character's perspective,
I mean, it could just be something that you personally enjoy. It doesn't necessarily have to be your characters.
that's fair. But I'm gonna challenge myself to do it from my character's perspective.
Bet.
And so I'm gonna, not that it's a challenge, but this
Mhm,
time
mhm.
it's misaligned with what me personally thought was the funniest. Honestly, last session my character got laid twice and got away with it. Because if you recall, it started with Katrina, excuse me, Katrina in the morning.
Mhm.
And Bane showed up to drop off pastries, and I skirted that shit so hard just to have it fumble later anyway. But so probably just in general, that and the part where when she like when after she had done it with Bane and went to steal Bane's panties, but Bane caught her. And she still got him anyway. That's probably like a personal triumph there. She would be really proud of the fact that she still got those panties, even though mildly embarrassed that she was caught. Because her whole thing is stealth. But we still win those.
Yeah, it's impressive that you got caught considering your sleight of hand is got a
I
heck of
know.
a bonus.
Yeah.
D4 for you. Enjoy.
Yippee!
You can also opt out if you don't want to do that, but you know. Anything from Pyrie?
I think Harry has 2. It would have been A, finding the big strawberry tart that she face first dove into as a rat.
Mm-hmm.
Totally forgetting what she was originally going to do. Completely distracted. But also, she got to snuggle Joe as a rat. And get him to like actually like chill. So that's probably going to be her. That would probably be her like favorite top thing, because he didn't throw her as a rat, and he then also accepted the rat snuggles and gave her pets.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. He also woke up with a person on him, so that was a thing.
Well, technically, I got off of him before he woke up because I wake up before him.
That's fair. But go ahead and take D4, any roll.
Yippee!
These are good. Very good, guys. I appreciate you.
4.
What a fun
Wait,
bonus,
wait.
Mr. DM. Very pug.
Very
What do you mean by any roll?
Literally any roll. You may add a D4 to it. One time.
Oh, for like later?
For later.
Okay.
It's like
So I'm
a
gonna get the same
inspiration or guidance, more like. It's basically a free guidance.
Okay.
So,
I love free guns.
great recap. Great favorite portions. I do that in my local session, so I got to give credit to Ryan, who is generally in the chat a lot of the time.
Let's go,
I
Ryan.
just really liked
Ryan.
the way he does that. So I was like, yeah, let's do that.
That is fun.
Because it also tells me what you guys thought was funny.
True.
So
Yeah.
Before I dive us into the session, this is an opportunity for you to ask any questions about the information I provided previously, and or regarding the funny things you wanted to do specifically.
That'll be after, though. That's not going to happen until the potentially next session.
Okay. I wanted to make sure when we were looking at that. Okay.
Yeah, no, because it's reliant on the thing that I have to pick. Remember?
Okay. Then we will leave that be.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions about the information, say so. I don't think you guys have any before, though, because we talked about it. But my brain is short-term memory loss here.
We are all goldfish in the ocean. Why are we here? We are not saltwater fish.
Yeah, that's accurate.
For
Yeah.
yourself, Matt's is very salty.
True. True and real.
All right. Well then, let us begin today's session. You guys had returned from your outings, speaking with the owner of Wildhide Leatherworks, as well as Aradia. You made your way back here, picking up Joe, and resting a few hours before the festival begins. During that time frame, if there's anything that you would like to do, you can feel free to mention that. Otherwise, we will fast forward to festival time.
I remember I took my long rest / 4-hour meditation after I got back, and the shenanigans with the people, because we had that conversation, and I immediately went to bed, so I can kind of do that.
I do think everybody successfully had a long rest prior. Prior to your day's activities.
Yeah, but I had sex twice, so
that's fair. So short rest, or well, I guess for you it's technically a long rest. Enjoy.
Yeah.
But bitch, I'm tired.
I'm gonna take a hard nap till my friend comes to pick me up.
Yeah, I need to be fresh and ready for round 2 Electric Boogaloo, because Liari doesn't think anything bad is gonna happen tonight, although is mildly concerned about Haru being gone.
Mildly concerned.
Yeah,
Also,
listen,
technically round
it's
3.
multitasking date night with missing a hot lady. I don't know.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
time goes by. You all spend time resting, relaxing, mayhaps having a drink, whatever it is you do. You all spend your time waiting for Bane to come pick you up, which is Bane Oakenbake, the baker of the Jungle Hearth Bakery, which is the side hustle for Liari there.
Yeah, I did help. I was a part-time employee for 1 day.
Truth.
True.
So, as you guys are waiting, Bane makes her way into the building, which I need to do a thing. Okay. Liari, you hear a doof, doof, doof on your door.
I will go open it. Hi! Are you ready for date night?
Oh yes, very ready for date night. Very excited.
Me too.
Is it it's us and your friends, yeah?
Yeah, I know they wanted to come, but I'm not opposed to us maybe slipping away and having our own time throughout the night.
Right, yeah, Audie, yeah, absolutely. Let's get your friends.
Okie dokie.
What's your passive insight?
I remember it's pretty decently high, 16.
She seems not disappointed, but like looking for more alone time. Not alone time, but like alone time.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't mean that either, so we're on the same page. Hello? Y'all ready to do the thing? While I'm like looking at everybody, I'm gonna cast my free instance of the haha funny brain connection.
Brain connection is so useful.
Yep.
So useful.
Buddy,
Nice.
6 hours, we take those. That's plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it time to go?
Yeah, I think it's time, Joe.
Yep.
Let's go.
Right. It's a lot of tokens. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, we sure are. I'm gonna WASD my way.
Gonna just grab the group. Yeet! We're not really going, so I'm gonna leave you guys at the door.
Oh.
I have picture
Oh, no!
time.
Oh, perfect.
Picture time! Huge!
The oh no!
We were gonna collide.
Alright.
I was gonna say we could bonk heads, but like you would hit my pelvic bone.
Okay.
Oh my.
Ew. Madsen doesn't like me like that. I tried. You don't like me like that either. I tried.
That's true. You did.
So, you guys make your way out into the center of Silversong, which is normally just a very large open area. However, this Festival of First Lights transforms the entire space into a dazzling celebration. The night sky is lit by lanterns which are strung between the poles and buildings, casting a warm, golden light over the bustling streets, where vibrant pavilions and stalls line the thoroughfare. The air is alive with the sound of laughter, music, the occasional cheer from the festival goers enjoying games and challenges. There's an aroma of roasted meats, sweet confections, spiced drinks, all mingled with the faint scent of burning incense or other sounds of footfalls. You see lots of performers in colorful attire weaving their way through the crowd, entertaining with songs and acrobatics, stories, children running around, ribbons trailing behind them. Every corner of this festival seems to offer something unique and enchanting. For the fun of it.
I love fun.
For the fun of it, what I'll have you guys do is there are 10 stalls. I can either have you roll to see what stall you go to and do things at, or I can read off the names of the stalls and you can select them. You don't necessarily have to go together. But yeah.
Oh boy, because I'm so good at picking stalls, Mr. DM, in a previous life, and I was a emo fuckboy.
It's so funny because I thought about mentioning, yeah, this is gonna feel real familiar.
Dude, wait. Can I get inspiration if I somehow work in a way to tell some lady that her bread is mid?
You know what? If you can do that, I will absolutely give you something.
I don't think I can because my character's not like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So, who would like
yeah.
to select first? And would you like to go as a group?
I'm connected to their brains. There's no way they're gonna wander too far from me where I can't possibly get to them, so I'm not worried about staying in a group. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna prioritize.
Your date?
Because I remember last time I said everybody keep your eyes on a swivel for nonsense, and specifically like Haru, since she went missing. But other than that, date time. And I will be holding her hand. I want to make it known canonically that like when we left the area and we were walking over here, I'm just holding her hand.
Okay. Good
Yep.
call out.
Yeah.
Noted.
Other than that,
Bane's hand on way to festival. Alright, here's how we're gonna decide who goes first. I'm assigning you all a number in my head. Mads, you're up first.
Aw.
what do you mean, ah?
Nobody
All
said
right.
anything. You're getting forced into it.
You said there was 10 different stalls?
There are 10 stalls.
Are you gonna roll a d10?
You won't hit
Yeah,
all the
I am.
stalls.
Actually,
That was an option. Yeah,
number 9,
absolutely.
Mr. D.
That's number 9.
All right. Mads, who are you taking with you, if anyone?
I'm just gonna look at the group and say, I'm gonna go look at this stall. I don't know what it is. You can come with me if you want.
Fair enough.
It's an open invitation.
Can we tell what the stalls are? I'm assuming we can.
Joe is
Learning that right now.
extremely excited to go visit stalls with you.
Oh god. 20!
Whoa! Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Wait, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
the happiest he's been ever.
That's true. Because last session I said that we were gonna go find fireworks and stuff.
True.
Wait. Oh, okay.
You promised the boy fireworks.
I did.
I mean, who's to say there's not fireworks built into this experience?
Maybe number 9 has fireworks. Surely.
Surely. Pyrie, are you joining Mads and Joe? Or are you wandering on your own? I know Liari and Bane are probably going somewhere else.
I think Pyre's gonna probably stick with Joe and Mads.
Okay.
To like make sure that Joe is okay.
I got you. I did not sound balance these tracks.
No, it's perfect. It's very like adventure, go!
Festival-y. So, Mads, you lead the way, looking around until a particular stall catches your eye. You see behind the stall seems to be a large hedge maze, which you're fairly certain didn't exist when you walked through here earlier. As you look at it, will you roll an Arcana check? Pyrie, you may also do this.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Oh.
In any case. Were you rolling? Did you want to roll that? Okay. Got you. Mads. Because everybody else rolled fairly low. You can tell that this mage seems to have been magically grown, and it is basically an illusion that has shape. So they're not real plants. However, I will say, due to Pyrie's upbringing, she also recognizes these are not real plants. Joe, on the other hand, is, wow, they grew this really fast. There is a very tall, slender, stark white hair, deep purple eyes drow that has some very dark, shimmery robes standing in front, who calls you over and says, "The maze tests more than your body. Do you dare enter?" Which, you can.
I feel like Mads is not gonna like mace. They're too tall. And she's so small. I feel like Mads would just kind of turn around and pretend like they were looking at something else.
Joe is excitedly heading over towards it. He seems to have just continued on. He doesn't realize you've turned around.
Okay.
Pyrie's just gonna follow Joe, but just like is staring and judging the fake plants.
Fabulous. So you guys make your way to the entrance where Joe finally stops. He turns around and is like, "This looks exciting, guys. You want to go in with me? Or do you want to go in one at a time? We should go in together. I think we'd do better."
Mads is gonna look at the party and just be like, if you really want to, I'll go in there. But I agree, we should go as a group.
Pyrie's just gonna grab both of their hands and just be like, "Together!"
Excellent. Joe also is like, "Together!" And you guys make your way in. After a few minutes in the maze, you realize that the maze seems to shift as you're inside, changing the routes. You may do one of a couple of things. So you can either investigate or roll perception to find hidden paths through the maze.
Get me out.
Poor Joe. Joe is so lost. My dude got lost so hard.
He's
That
struggling.
tracks.
It really does.
I was just gonna
Pyrie's
kinda
not
let
going to be
Joe-
able to help either, so I
What? Hey,
got this, Mads. You're
no.
babysitting.
Oh no.
You're
Okay, I feel
You
feel
could.
like
I feel
you-
like part of that was my bad.
You do
That
have
was
like
your fault.
you do have mini inspiration too, at least if you want to use
No,
it.
we're rolling with it.
We're going
yeah.
with the one. Hyrie. Okay. So Joe is lost. Guys, I don't I feel like we're here already, and Hyrie confidently takes a left. So sure that these fake plants won't be there. Face plants into the material wall. Joe has a little chuckle. Eventually, Mads, you are able to follow one wall with your hand, leading the entire group out the other end of the maze safely, only to find that tall and slender drow waiting on the other side says, "Did you enjoy? Here's your prize," and hands you all a lightly enchanted bracelet. Y'all got a glow stick bracelet.
Oh my god.
Enjoy that.
Matt says, thank you. It was fine. Puts it on.
Let's see. The drow pays no mind that you didn't necessarily enjoy because she is seeing how much Joe enjoyed himself and taking happiness in that. And Joe is very giddy to put this on. He's like, look, it glows. I have magic stuff.
So true, Joe. So true.
So you guys continue making your way through the entirety of the festival. Liari, would you like to roll or select a place?
I'm probably going to look around for an activity booth, something fun that I might be good at because I am okay at activity.
That's fair. That's fair. You got you have food or dexterity based games. Which would you prefer?
Oh. Food is in like eating it?
Food is in eating challenges of sorts.
Challenge. I'll probably go dex-based game then.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me. Decide which one you get to go to. Okay. You guys make your way. I didn't have an actual image for that one that we had before, but I have an image for this one.
Yo, let's go. Bonus image.
So you and Bane make your way to what looks to be a fun little ring toss games. There are pegs, baracha, of varying sizes,
Haha.
and rings to throw onto them. You see a bluish kind of skinned individual wearing a very simple garb, has a little necklace of seashells, and as you approach, hello friend, would you like to play some ring toss?
I'm gonna look to Bane and say that sounds fun. What do you think? Do you want to play?
Oh yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like a great time. I would love that. Whoa, I'm getting a bit of Scottish in here.
It's crazy what a happy night with good company will do to your accent, truly.
Truly. All right. You can roll a sleight of hand to get it onto the peg.
Ooh.
Bane will also participate. Roll it 3 times total.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to use one of my psionic die on that.
Okay,
Just to boost it a little.
Spicy, man.
It's still gonna probably fail, but it'll be not a 1. So that is now a 4. Smiles.
A 4?
Well, the base roll is a 4, so I guess it's an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a sec while I mark that off for myself. And then one more sleight of hand. Woo.
There you go. There you go.
That means I've rolled 2 1s today, as well as Curse Sunny to get a 1. What the fuck? Can someone do like a bad juju be gone dance in the chat? What the fuck? That's actually so cursed. The odds of me doing that is so astronomically low. Stop it.
You and Bane, while failing most of your tosses, have an enjoyable time. And the very last moment, you manage to get the ring on one of the pegs, one of the more difficult pegs, beating an 18 DC, winning a prize. The blue-skinned individual kind of just leans over and kind of moves their hand towards a pile of small stuffed animals that you may select from, and it could be like any kind of stuffed animal you want to give.
Okay, let me think about this because Bane's like cute, so I kind of want to get her something that looks like her, or maybe something that looks like me. Okay, hold on.
It'll be like animals, so like bears and little dolls and
Yeah.
little, you know.
Yeah. It's not something that literally looks, but it's like an animal look like, you know when people do that, like in the anime when they pick up a thing and it's like, oh my god, this looks like you, and it really doesn't, but you're like, sure.
Like, sure, bud.
I'm gonna go with, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna go with the classic like dog because she's so like golden retriever to me. She's really just cute and bubbly, and I'll get a cute little puppy. Like, I got you this puppy.
As you hand her the golden retriever stuffy, she kind of like does a little blush. And gets incredibly shy about being given a gift. Like, to the point where she can't even, like, voice anything. So instead, you just receive a peck.
Aww. Well, that was fun.
It's cute. And you guys continue to wander off into the festival.
True. I don't know how many stalls you want to do before you like totally throw a wrench in our everything, but I think next I would be like looking for a food stall next.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily food challenge eating, but
we'll give you a food
just
stall
throwing that
next.
out there.
Yeah. Both groups will get 2 stalls apiece before we move towards the end of the festival, or like the midpoint of the festival, I should say.
Ready. Back to Joseph.
So, Mads, Pyrie, and Joe, you're back. Would you like to roll again, or would you like to select one from the remaining options?
What are the options?
You have a pie eating contest. You have a bardic challenge, which is like a performance one. You have a little potion crafting workshop. You have a spicy fire eaters challenge. There is a strength challenge and an archery range. Oh, and a fortune teller. My apologies.
I've changed my mind.
Yeah.
At first,
What are you thinking?
At first, I was pro pie eating contests. Because I was like, that's like totally up all 3 of our alleys. But at the same time, fortune teller.
If you want to do both, you can do both. It's not really
true.
a problem. I just don't want to keep you guys here for like ever.
Nah, see, what you've done is you've given the wives
festival.
date night.
Fair.
True.
D&D date night.
I vote first fortune telling, because if it's bad, then we can eat pie.
Yes.
The reasoning is so solid, honestly.
Either way,
Because
we're
if it's-
gonna be happy with pie. So
Exactly. So, like, end on a good note, regardless.
before we die, we get to eat pie,
That's pretty fly.
and it rhymes.
Bars. Absolute bars.
So, let me...
We're so good at this.
You guys are so good at this. So, the 3 of you wander about the festival for a bit until you find a mystic individual cloaked in robes that shimmer in the lantern light under the dark night sky. And as you approach them, you hear a kind of a crone, but a very smooth voiced crone, which, says, "The stars whisper truths to those who will listen. Shall we discover what they hold for you?" And she motions to 3 chairs in front of her.
Mads is gonna very skeptically just be like, should we go over there?
I was just gonna grab both of them and just like by the arm and be like, "We are so getting this done right now."
I'm so excited, guys. This is gonna be so much fun. Joe's gonna go sit on one end. Who's taking the middle seat?
I'll take middle.
Okay. Pyrie on the left, Joe on the right, Mads in the middle.
Sure.
The fortune teller looks between 3 of you. Who wishes to go first?
Kyrie's going to raise Mad's arm for her.
I suppose I'll go first then.
I knew you would go first. Now, hold your hand upon the table. She's gonna reach her hands out to like grab yours and kind of like look at your palm. There's a glowing crystal that she places. She holds your hand in her hand on the table, and then one palm touches the top of the glowing orb. And you kind of see almost as if... Yeah, your perceptions are good now. Almost as if there's some kind of like electric shock almost that goes from Mads through the person and into the sphere. If you're interested in what that is, you may roll Arcana.
That sounds funny.
Mads, you kind of jump a little bit thinking maybe you're going to get shocked or something and nothing happens. Pyrie, you see that this individual has mastered the art of pulling just the tiniest amount of some kind of magical energy from an individual and placing it in the sphere. It's a very strange kind of magic. As the sphere kind of clouds over a little bit, you look deeply into the ball. And Mads, as you look into it, you see a person. It seems to be 2 people. They're sitting together on some kind of throne, and they're looking at you expectantly. One is grinning in a way that makes you terrified, and the other one is impassive and has no emotion whatsoever. You recognize both of these people very specifically. As for the rest of you at this table, as the image appears, the crone whispers, "You're going to meet someone soon. Again. It seems fate has decreed it." And the image disappears.
Shudder.
The person or the crone seems to take a moment to recompose themselves. They let go of your hand. "Oh, that was fun. Who's next?" Joe's gonna look between Pyrie and back at the crone, and back at the crone, Pyrie, and then Pyrie, and back at the crone.
He's gonna stare at Joe and just be like, "Go on."
Me. He's gonna slap his hand on the table. As the crone takes his hand and places her other hand on top of the sphere, you watch as that same jolt of energy goes through the crone and into the ball, but the ball is no longer a blue sphere. Instead, it kind of shades over with a tinge of red before reverting back to blue. It looks like you're aspiring for greatness there, young one. And as you look into the sphere, you see Joe holding a very large and slightly battered shield. His gear seems to be a little more tailored to him, and it's fitted very well. His body is filled out, and he's no longer got kind of the body of a boy, but that of a very grown, important man. And you see that he is fighting off some sort of creature, but it's hard to make out from this perspective, and then it fades. Crone says, "It seems perhaps one day you'll do something remarkable." And she lets go of his hand, and Joe gets very excited. "Did you guys hear that? I'm gonna look so cool, and I'm gonna do some important stuff, and I'm so excited." And he's kind of bouncing up and down in his seat.
Mads is gonna give him a big smile.
Joe doesn't even get a roll for happiness. He's very happy right now.
Let's go, Happy Joe. We like Happy Joe.
Everybody
Happy
likes
Joe,
Happy Joe.
finally.
Happy Joe.
The crone then turns to Pyrie, tilts her head, and holds her hand out expectantly.
Pyro, like, kind of give her hand, just like, not palm up, just like, hand.
The crone will kind of like take the hand and move it into the position she wants it, which is kind of the hands placed one over the other. Being aware that that tiny sliver of like magical energy is pulled from you, you're expecting it, so like you can feel it leave, and it's hardly anything. Like, it's not malicious in any way.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as the jolt goes through her and into the orb. And inside of the orb, you watch yourself wandering through a grove of trees. A different grove. A new grove. Full of all of the fruit of life, or the shade fruits that you ever wanted. And you look happy. And then you see smoke in the distance. And the vision fades.
Smoke in the vision or smoke in the real
Sorry,
life?
smoke in the vision.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Seems like you're going to visit quite a beautiful grove of trees. I'm very jealous.
Yeah. Visit.
It seems this is all I have for you. I am a bit tired now.
Thank you for your time.
Yes. As you guys leave, you feel as if that little sliver of magic that was taken from you was replaced with something. You feel a little bit more lucky. High table, you have a +1 on your next saving throw for 24 hours.
Yay.
Nice.
Let's
Uh,
go.
That is a manual add, so you will need to remember that.
Good luck.
Fuck.
And then you guys wanted to do food. Actually, all of you wanted to do food next, correct?
Yes.
Pie eating contest.
You three are heading off to the pie eating contest. So let's switch over to Liari and Bane as you guys wander about. I will say that you are able to find a smaller stall, not necessarily one of the big challenging ones, but more of one that's just selling like meat skewers and, you know, bowls of roasted vegetables and more savory things.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a red dragonborn standing there. He's gonna have this big, mischievous grin, and this guy is like 7 feet tall. And as you walk up, he says, "Got meat skewers and whatever else you might want. Come get it first before it goes cold." And kind of gestures to his wares.
Nice wares. Bane, are you hungry? You
Yeah.
want to take a look at what they got over here?
I could do a bit of food, yeah, absolutely. And she kind of goes over. Right, yeah, I'll have a couple of the meat skewers and a little bowl of the vegetables. It'd be great. The dragonborn hands it over.
Same for me.
Hands both of you your food. Nearby there are some small tables which you can sit at and enjoy your meal together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How much Riz are you putting out during the meal?
Oh, am I not always oozing?
That is a Rizzy thing
Well,
to say.
That is a disturbing thing to say. Please don't ooze on her. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Go ahead,
I can't believe you rolled for that, and it was like so good.
Give me
My
a
ooze is
charisma
crazy.
check, would you?
My fucking ooze. What the hell? Okay.
The festival kind of flows around the two of you as you are in your own world, enjoying light, happy conversation, talking about fun things you've experienced in life. Just that real, you know, puppy dog kind of vibes, you know?
Yeah, I mean, regardless of if we were going with the ooze or not, I was gonna say we're probably riding the high because I just won this stuffed animal at the game, so we're probably just kind of.
That is absolutely true. Do it with advantage.
Oh shit.
Because I didn't consider that.
Oh!
Damn. Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Right?
It's even better.
I'm gonna save
I'm
that
so cool.
for later. That is a later roll that will come into play.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I gotta
That
write
means
it.
you're fucked. Maybe literally, who knows?
Yeah, maybe in a good way this time. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Oh
Cool.
no, wait! Oh no, my brain. Okay, just kidding. No, it'll be fine. It'll be good. Just in case. I'm thinking of ways this could be bad for me, even though it was a 20.
Keeping Anna in suspense
Uh-huh.
is so enjoyable but painful. It's like I want to tell you.
No,
it'll
no, it's okay.
matter. It's not anything crazy. No worries.
So true.
So you
no,
guys
it's funnier to let me freak out, I think.
Oh, absolutely. So you guys enjoy your time at the table as the crowds go around you and you get lost in each other for a little while,
That's fair.
which will bring
Can
us
I-
back.
Yeah, can I hypothetically throw out a couple of perception checks just in general? Because I did say I was going to be looking out for like Haru and suspicious behavior while I was here, and I'm hoping the others are doing the same. But like obviously right now I'm distracted, but I would think on the way to the activity and probably between activity and food I would have checked.
Okay. I'll say go ahead and give me 3 perception rolls. If everybody else is being actively aware of their surroundings, they may also give me 3 perception rolls.
I never see anything.
Holy shit.
I'm date mode.
Right.
I'm him.
3.
3? 1, 2, 3.
And
You
then
see
Mads,
everything.
you're welcome to as well if you'd like.
I see God at this point. My
Yeah, you do.
perception, it's fine.
Hey, you should tell Mads, like, hey, I found your god. She's been there the whole time, forehead.
Sorry. What did I have to roll?
Perception, you're fine.
Sorry. Okay.
3 perceptions if you'd like to look around.
Oh, okay, good. Whoa!
Ah, damn.
Oh.
All right. So I'm going to take these rolls out of order due to the fact that we did them kind of out of an order. Pyrie, you first off. Okay, first off, Liari, yeah, no, you're on a date. You only have eyes for Bane right now.
Yep. That's checks out.
Yep.
Mads, you don't really see anything up until that last roll, which is what happened right now. So up until now, you hadn't seen anything of suspicion. Pyrie, as you have been, you look around a bit and kind of see stuff a lot, so you don't necessarily count everything as a danger. As you look around the festival filled with happy people, just a lot of enjoyable activities, laughter, smiles. These lanterns are lit everywhere and it's beautiful. But off in the corners, on the sides of the streets, in the shadows, all throughout the festival, you do see large groups of guards scattered all throughout. And with these rolls, Mads, you're included here, you guys see that many of these groups are majorly or entirely filled with serpentine faces.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
I saw none of that.
You did not. You're having a
Yes.
great date.
I'm so gay.
Concerning. That is so concerning. I don't like that. We're connected via brain juices, right? That's happening. That's
Oh.
the thing.
I think so, yeah.
Brain
Cool.
juices. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Layari did the special brain thing, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
we are.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I'm not like insane, and that
No.
did in fact happen because I feel like
I wasn't
That
gonna
happens.
let you guys out of my sight without having some sort of insurance.
that's fair. Pyrie's just gonna kind of in funny brain land just be like, hate to ruin the festivities, but we might have a problem.
I'll keep the smile on my face as I'm,
Performance.
hanging with Bane, but I'm gonna, but mentally I'm gonna respond, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What's wrong?
There's a lot of snaky guys. There's a snake. There's a snake. There's a couple of them.
A sneak.
There's large groups of them.
Yeah. That might be a problem.
Yeah, that's not great. Have either of you caught eyes on Haru at all, or seen anything go down? This also explains why. Was it Aradia who warned us not to interact with the new like masked guards, or was it Katrina? Katrina said Haru said don't.
Katrina mentioned not to interact. Katrina mentioned that Haru told Katrina not to interact with the masked guards.
Right, so I'm gonna remember she said that, and I'm gonna draw the parallel. That's probably what she meant. It's the snake people. Anyway, has anybody seen Haru? Because I haven't seen anything.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm assuming that I haven't seen anything, but
I'm assuming
Right.
there's one, yeah.
That would have been mentioned, I think.
Yeah.
Have the snake eyes been doing anything weird, or they're just here?
no, they're just here.
With the nat 20 and the real high perception check from Pyre, they seem to just be guarding. They don't
Guarding
look
with
like
what?
they're doing anything. Like the festival.
Us.
They're doing guarding job. But there's way more than you need for this. But it's also a high profile situation, so like
Yeah,
You
with
can kinda-
with the city on lockdown and all the new people brought in, I would imagine that's within the bounds of normal. It's weird and it's uncomfy, but it could be explained.
Oh, I should clarify, the city itself is not on lockdown. You are on
I know.
lockdown.
Yeah, we are on lockdown within the city, but everybody knows that the fancy man went missing. So it's like we are on lockdown, but the city's on high alert, I should say.
That's accurate.
Right? I mean,
I guess
don't
we'll just
really
keep
know.
going about the
Yeah.
festival, but I guess
Yeah,
something to
like-
keep an eye out on.
yeah, I'll definitely be more aware, I guess. I don't know. Should we meet back up and like move forward as a group, or what's? I don't know. I mean, it's still just the festival. We're still just vibing. So
Come eat pie with us. I bet I'll beat you.
eat. I bet I'm gonna like basically I'm not turning off the mental thing, but I'm definitely like checking out, and I'm just being like, I look back over at Bane and I'm like, hey Bane, you feel like you got room for dessert?
Oh yeah, I could go for a bit of dessert.
All right, let's go. And I'm gonna enthusiastically start walking her towards the towards the pie eating contest.
Big old smug mads. We're going towards the pie eating contest. I'm gonna grab Joe and Pyre.
All right, so you guys are all heading to the pie eating contest.
Whoa, fancy seeing you guys here. Like minds, am I right?
Just have an eye for pie. What can I say?
Oh my. So, you guys make your way to what is row upon row of pies. Obviously fresh baked. I say fresh, I mean it was the whole day's worth of baking pies. They're not like hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did Bane make these?
Right.
She's busting ass today.
She might have. There's like a citywide contribution from all the bakers to provide like a couple of free pies for these contests. Because these are large scale contests for the people. Which is paid for by the city. But that's kind of a high table thing. So anyway, you guys get to the pie eating contest. People are lining up on these benches. And it looks like basically you just go through as many as you can. So, who would like to participate?
Me.
Me.
Bane and
That's
Joe will
great.
also be participating.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Huge.
So, let's see how many pies you guys can finish. There will be also additional NPCs rolling in this, so please make me a Constitution check.
Whoa.
Oh.
Exploding. Check. I
We are
Don't
popping
know.
off.
stuff. There we go.
Oh my god.
I'm assuming you mean ability check?
Yeah, Constitution ability check. Sorry. Okay. 1, 2. So, there are a large number of individuals, 30, 40, 50 people trying to do this at once. Most people fall off after the first pie. There are a handful of stragglers that remain from the random crew. Bane manages to finish the pie. And we're gonna do a thing here. She tries to give you a Riz, but she is covered in pie.
I think that is the Riz, though.
Yeah, I think I'll still think it's cute, but yeah, as per the roll dictates, it'll fall flat. But like, aw.
Joe got halfway through the pie, and he is too full, and he has slumped on the table because it is so much pie. And he's just watching as you three and Bane are just putting away an entire pie. How did you guys do that?
Oh,
No.
but it's okay.
Harry's gonna
Not
be
everyone has a
licking, like,
bottomless
every
stomach.
crumb off of her and be like, years of experience.
So the
That's
next
true. Pyrie loves her fruits.
Hey-o. The next pies come out. Give me another con check, please.
We're still going.
We out here.
Oh.
Okay, I have a
Okay.
question.
Absolutely.
If I add something to that, does it stop me from adding something else to that? So if I were to use my funny special guidance that you gave us, does that stop me from using one of my psionic die?
Nah, you can use both.
Actually, I don't even think I can use my psionic die. I don't think a con check. Yeah, I don't think I can. Never mind. So the prerequisite of that is I have to be
It's a skill
proficient
check.
in the it's a skill or
proficiency.
ability check that like I'm proficient in, I believe is the wording there somewhere. So, but I will
Okay.
try to add the D4.
Well, before you do that, the DC is 15 for this pie.
Ah, well, never mind.
So if you didn't get a 15, you didn't make it.
Nope, never mind.
So that being said, Pyrie, would you like to add anything to get yourself up to a 15? Or would you like to not be at a 15? I'm offering the D4, but you can keep it if you'd like.
Yeah, D4 for the pie.
All right, give me a D4. Provided it's not a 1, you'll succeed.
I just have to roll it once, right?
Yep. Yo,
Not a
just
one, let's
barely.
go.
Not a 1.
All right. So,
Let's go.
Bane begins on her second pie and gets like a quarter of the way in before I can't eat anymore. And just kind of like sits there. You know how like when you sit and your like stomach is way too full?
Yep.
That's the feeling. Yeah, that's the vibe. So Bane is out. And Pyrie and Mads actually are the only remaining competitors. What do you know?
This is like when we drink at the hotel.
Oh my god,
Oh my
it is.
God,
I didn't
yes.
make that correlation. All right, give me another Constitution ability check, please. DC 20.
20?
20.
Come on.
But in this
Alright.
particular case, it's whoever rolls higher.
Wait.
No!
I'm gonna blame Larry for this. You cursed me earlier.
All right.
I wish I had the Price is Right one. The bwam, 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 bwam.
Womp, womp, womp. Pyre.
I should add it before next time. Today has been just littered
It's
with
so
ones,
good.
and I do take the blame for that. That's
It's-
absolutely insane.
It's
What
so
the fuck?
good, honestly. So Pyre, you and Mads are just staring each other down, going to town on these pies. And you both finish your pie. You look at each other and you hold eye contact, and then as you kind of like turn and just blast the we're gonna see if the person next to you manages to get the hell out of the way before getting booted.
Damn.
Nice dex.
Throwing up on the other contestants.
Man.
Mads, you officially win the pie eating contest, and
Damn.
for your prize, a stout dwarven woman comes over, gives you an entire extra pie to take home, and you get a big blue ribbon.
Mads is gonna mentally just be like, "Told you I'd beat you, Larry," and then I'm gonna go check on Pyre, make sure she's okay after getting sick.
Even without you doing that, I had decided that my character was gonna be salty about it because she's still mad that you low-key outed her sluttery. So she was gonna be salty no matter what. She was like, yeah. Next time though, you're going down mentally, obviously, because you walked away.
Am I within distance to see Larry?
Oh my god.
You guys are next to each other.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna wink at you, and then just go help Pyre.
Oh, if I had something for that. I don't got no mage hands to give you no wedgie, bro.
Wedgie, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go rub Pyre's back and then give her the ribbon. We can share it. We won together.
Aw,
that's cute.
Mads loves me.
That's adorable. So, as you guys finish the pie eating contest, people disperse from that particular space. And you all look up and see a particular stall that seems to catch your attention. And I could not get a good visual on this stall, so I will describe it to you. You see a very beautiful and colorful stall with a large wooden table in the center. It's brightly painted, and it's set up with a small set of what looks like wooden carved pieces, almost like a diorama. And you see little tiny figurines that look like maybe little ducks, and they hold swords and stuff. And there's some other ones on the side, and there's some funny little die on the table, like a couple of dice on the table. And the sign on the stall itself is a little hand-painted thing, and it says Dice and Ducklings. You guys also see a small gnome that seems to be standing up on a stool, trying to get people to come over. They have some spiky blue hair and huge spectacles on their face. They have a tunic with an embroidered dragon and a little tiny pointer stick that they're waving around. And you hear, adventurers, gather round! Your destiny awaits in the dungeon of Doomless Delights. Who dares to brave its perils for the legendary Mega Sparkle Staff?
Mega, huh?
I don't know if you did this consciously or subconsciously, but the way you are emulating Professor Quirrell.
I did not do that consciously, but you're welcome.
And I'm losing my mind. There's a troll in the dungeon.
There's a troll in the dungeon.
Anyway.
I thought you ought to know.
Well, it's our destinies, so I'm gonna once again grab a hold of Bane's hand, and here we go. Yippee! Probably gonna take a look around. Wait, actually, can I inspect this person if they're suspicious? Because I'm suspicious now.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to insight?
Yeah, I want to insight over perception for sure. Yeah.
They don't look like they could hurt a fly.
Okay, they're just a funny guy. Yeah, all right. Grab Bane's hand. Let's go. Yippee.
Who all would like to go to the Dice and Duckling stall?
I'll go.
Ducks sound cute. Why not?
So the 5 of you go approach the stall. As you guys kind of step up, the little gnome gets extremely excited because people have come to the stall. Hello, everybody! It's so great to have you guys. Would you? I have invented a new game, and points to the table, which is like a big piece of paper with a bunch of squares on it. He's like, I can only have 3 people to play, though. I would. Which ones of you would like to play?
I'll check with my date. I'll be that guy. Even though I want to play, I'll ask her first if she would like to play. She can
Very
have my
nice.
seat. Yep.
As she will shake her head and gesture for you to enjoy. She goes and sits on one of the side chairs to kind of see how this is played. Joe is
Okay,
also very full from pie and sitting on a separate chair, holding his guts.
The illusion of choice.
The illusion of choice.
Yep.
Excellent.
The wives
excellent.
are playing a game. Everybody sit down.
It's gonna be so much fun. You're going to love it. So I have three playable I'm calling them classes, and there's the rogue and the warrior and the mage, and they're yeah. Who would like to be what?
Well, I'm gonna grab the rogue for reasons.
For reasons. Oh,
That's
wonderful
me.
choice. Wonderful. Looks at the other 2.
I'll look at Pyre and be like, you can choose. I don't care which role I get.
Sorry, you said
Matt should be the Ungy Bungy.
Ungy bungy.
Said, what were the classes again?
The remaining one is
Warrior and mage left.
a warrior and a mage, yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty simple. It's not meant to be overwhelmingly crazy.
cool. We'll stick with mage. Why not?
So you take the
Sure,
little
that's
mage
mage.
token, and Mads, you get the small knight miniature. So let me assign you guys some things here real quick.
Not assignments.
Do I get the token?
You will get the token momentarily.
Oh, you have a room for this. Fun.
Oh, I have a whole thing planned, yeah. All right. Let me make sure that this
Wait,
It's
this is so
done.
cute. This reminds me of a thing.
Can you guys see? Yeah.
It's all dark for me.
It's all dark.
No.
Okay.
I might have to reset my thingy though.
No, that's gonna be me. Hang on. There you go.
Everything's black.
Yay! Now I can see.
Ah, we're so cute.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, we're adorable.
Oh my god, this was the goose, Sunny. Remember today? I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder which one of
The
the
second I
bounties
heard-
is the goose, even though none of them are geese. This is the
Yeah, no. The second I heard ducks, I was like, I know where this is going.
I've had this planned for fucking 3 episodes.
Oh my god.
We would get here eventually.
Oh.
It was all leading up to this.
You know.
This is actually the campaign finale. Enjoy.
I'm just here to provide happiness, you know?
You're doing a great
This is
job.
awesome.
Thanks,
Yes.
thanks. Where
I
we-
love that a meme months ago is coming to fruition.
It takes a while to get to a point where it makes sense.
I know. No, it's the ultimate callback. This is like a comedy at its peak.
So, okay. So what you do is, you all move one at a time, and you can move, 3 spaces at a time. The rules are slightly different. You can move 3 spaces at a time, and so your goal is to defeat the awful Thwol Goose and his gooselings, and take back the Mega Sparkle Staff. And-
Mega sparkles.
Mega Sparkle Staff.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
So we go in a particular order. We start with the knight, and then the rogue, and then the mage, and then the bad guys. And if you guys didn't know, I play the bad guys. It's crazy.
All right, sounds good. Prepare to lose, good sir.
That's half the fun. So you should be able to move around on the map. It's a very, very simplistic game.
Yeah.
3 spaces apiece. You get 1 action. And a
Yeah.
movement. There's no bonus actions here.
I got
Okay.
nothing but a bow and a dagger. So true.
So- You're up first, Duck Knight. I was Knight, not Warrior. That's my bad.
Do I have to roll or do I just go forward?
No, you just go forward. You can move 3 spaces.
Oh, okay. So 1 more.
Mhm.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Oh,
Since you cannot reach an enemy, that will be the end of your turn, unless you took this corner and you went here.
Nope.
And, yeah. Rogue, you are up.
Yep. Done.
Mage, you are up. Mage and Rogue, while you can't hit them from here, you do have ranged attacks.
Yeah, I see that. I'm assuming the corners are a little too cornery for me to
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta. Honk.
Wait, I have our battle cry.
I'm going in!
The Ghostling hits you with his Ghost Blade.
There you
AC
go.
still applies here.
Well, mine is shit. It's like 10. It's,
Yeah,
it's base. It's bog
you are not
standard.
super great.
I'm normal.
But does an 8 hit you, Duck Knight?
No. I have a 12 armor class.
The Ghostling misses and it swings by and doesn't hit you. And this one, he's gonna run up over here and he looks at the rogue and he swings his sword. Yeah, his
God,
ghost
the
blade.
rogue's gonna get crit. I know it. Did I? Oh,
Oh, you got hit.
no, but I did get hit. I got hit.
So you're gonna take 5 damage. And he's just gonna kind of go into like how damage works and all that jazz.
Okay. Do you want to do it like in game or should I just do it manually? Because I can't see the roll, so if I can't see the roll, I can't.
Oh,
interact
I'm
with
so
it.
sorry. You're right. I apologize.
Yeah. The
Let me
last
go
two
ahead
are
and-
hidden.
Let me go ahead and reveal that. I forgot I was on hidden rolls.
Hee. Okay. We'll take an image. Quack.
So now it's the Duck Knight's turn, and you have a sword that you can use to hit either one of those gooselings. And you're gonna roll this dice.
Alright. I'll attack the one to the right.
Okay. That's a great plan. That one's really kind of in a funny spot. And as you hit it, as you hit it, he falls down. He falls down dead.
Whoa.
they have no health. That's so funny.
No, they have no health.
NPCs.
I forgot to put us into an initiative order, but it doesn't really matter.
We've been kind of paying attention. My turn? Question mark.
Yeah. So it's now the Rogue's turn.
Dagger, go! Oh no!
Oh, the goose sees you swinging, and he doesn't get hit.
Aw.
Duck Mage,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn. The Duck Mage is a little it has magic.
Awesome. I'm gonna.
As you hold out your magic staff, little tiny magic beams come out and it hits the goose, and the goose looks hurt.
Magic beans.
And now it's the goose's turn, and it turns and looks at the knight, and it swings its goose blade. Does a 12 hit, Duck Knight?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Go ahead and apply damage. And then it's your turn. Duck Knight's turn now.
Alright, I'm gonna use my duck sword. We're going in.
Oh no, it looks like you missed that the gooseling. It just doesn't he steps out of the way and he laughs and goose honk honk.
I hate goose.
The duckling rogue's turn now.
Rogue smack. All right, this time my dagger will plunge forth and hits question mark.
It does, yeah. You hit the goose and then he drops dead and feathers fly everywhere. And you
take that.
Congratulations, you guys beat the guards, and now you have to make your way into the dungeon, and you gotta fight the swole goose.
All right. Surely the swole goose will have no match for this. What does anyone know what like a bunch of ducklings are called? Like because you know how there's like hordes and schools and whatever. Hold on.
So true. I don't know what that would be called.
What is a group of ducklings called? A brood.
Amazing.
Amazing,
Surely
fantastic.
it will be no match for this brood. Hiya! Although the knight should go first, but
Oh yeah, you guys can just move wherever you want now. Nobody's moving. It's okay. I can tell you any like moves a little bit. You just like that.
Wait, I disappeared.
Wazda real
Disappeared?
quick.
I disappeared. There I am, Loki.
You were looting the body. Pyrie was trying to be Pyrie in that
I
moment.
was trying to move, and then it just disappeared. It's stuck underneath the gooseling. The gosling?
The Gosling. It's Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Is a swole goose named Ryan? Is that his name?
Oh my
Maybe
god.
Is it
you'll have to
Ryan?
step forward.
Is it Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Goosling.
You'll have to step forward to find out. Who goes in the room first?
Mr.
I
Knight.
will.
Yeah.
I'm so knightly.
That's so brave. As you step in the room first, and your friends follow you, you hear honk honk. I am Ryan the Swole Goose. You'll never
so.
take the Mega Sparkle Staff from me. Ha ha.
Oh,
That
yes,
staff
I
is
will.
as good as ours. Yeah. Battle cry.
In shock and awe, truly.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You get in there.
Duckling Rogue, you're up.
Is the range on the bow like normal?
It's the whole distance. Yeah, you can shoot it from there.
Yeah, I'm cool with staying here probably then, and I'll just yoink.
As you fire your arrow at the big giant swole goose, your arrow hits him and he goes honk and takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah, take that. You will honk your last honk this day.
Your last honk this day. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I love this. You guys are getting so into it. It makes it so much better.
Yeah. This game is great. Have you thought about potentially mass producing it and distributing it to the world?
Well, yeah, I guess I'm just trying to get it off the ground right now, you know. It's it requires a little bit of capital to, like, you know, get it into production.
Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, okay, this is gonna be outside of the I don't even know how to get back to my stuff, but oh wait, here we go. Liari is going to toss him like we'll say 10 gold. I'll toss him 10 gold. It's like, as an investor, I like the cut of your jib. I hope this goes
Jib.
well for you in the future. Yep.
Liari invested 10 gold in dice and ducklings.
I sure did.
Marked. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Now it's the mage's turn.
I can count. No, I can't. Yes? Yeah. Right? No?
Yeah.
Here.
No.
Here.
Yeah. That's 3. You're good.
I can count. I'm great. Clicky? Duck. Quack. I swear to God, I roll one more 1 today.
You have had so many ones. As you fire the beads, they hit the swole goose and Ryan goes honk and takes 2 points of damage. He's hurt a little bit. He's like one third down.
Wow.
You guys are really good at this. It's like you guys might have played this before.
Nope, never.
First time for me.
What's a duck?
Mhm.
All right, that's
What's a duck?
Mads grew up in the city. What's a duck?
The city ain't got ducks.
this is the same conversation as the swimming. I don't know. I grew up in the streets. I don't know if I can swim, but I'm like, I need two.
I fucking cannot.
Never seen a duck.
What's a duck?
Quote it. What's a duck?
So true.
So, Duckling Knight, it's your turn.
I have the option to do something really funny right now. Hold on.
That's very exciting.
I'm gonna use my duck sword.
Duck sword.
Attack.
Hmm?
No.
The Thwol Goose raises his sword and they clash, and there's a loud ring and sparks are flying, and it's really cool.
It sure is.
Yeah, Duck Rogue's turn.
Yep. Duck bow! Get him!
Damn, that was a good hit.
Did it hit? It's only 10.
He's got a 10 AC. He's not high.
Yeah! 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 Get him! Yeah!
Your arrow flies true and smashes the goose, Ryan Thwol Goose, right in the shoulder, and you hear him go "Honk," as he crumples down on one webbed foot. And he doesn't look like he's gonna live much longer. He goes, "Honk, I'll defeat you, ducklings."
Not today! Get him, Duck Mage! Irie, that's you.
I know.
I know, I'm just playing a little. I'm trying to get into it. I love that you added that.
Quack, quack.
Quack.
As the duck maid holds their staff out, and the bees fly out, and they hit Ryan the Swole Gooseling. You watch as he crumbles to the ground, and breathes his last goosey breath. And you guys, you defeated the Swole Goose, and you managed to get the Mega Sparkle Staff back. And you saved the land, and you were made all parts of the royal protectors because of your great deeds, and you lived happily ever after.
Let's go!
Yay! We should play this again sometime.
That was pretty fun.
I'm so glad that you guys liked it. It's really been like it's been something I've really tried to work on.
Yeah, I know I couldn't give you much, but hopefully, you know, I believe in you, and I would like to be one of your investors, hopefully, with that 10 gold there.
Yeah,
May this game prosper.
That'll let me make
to play.
my first few copies. I'm very excited. Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
And with that, you guys meander off from the Dice and Duckling stall.
Fair enough.
Before Actually, I think this is the perfect time for it now.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, Bane, did you see when I crit that goose?
Oh yeah, that was so impressive. That's so impressive.
Yeah, it sure was.
I'm gonna roll my eyes so hard the room can hear it.
Where did I put my
I'm
thing?
so sad I don't have any like psychic damage things that I could send through the mind link.
Amazing.
Because I would have poked it. I would have done it.
So, in the center of let me make sure I have this up. Hang on, 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I want to make sure this is prepped properly because I can't find what I'm looking for.
No. Where is it gone?
I don't know.
It's simply been hidden.
Found it.
Nice.
Disappeared.
No longer hidden.
No longer hidden.
Perception check successful. Yippee.
So, as you guys make your way through the festival, in the center of town, there is a large temporary stage where you can see a lot of musicians all around. Atop the stage, there is a number of individuals and guards. You do see the 3 of the council members up there. Aradia is not
Which
up there,
one?
however, to be clear.
I thought she wasn't technically part of the council anymore.
No, she's still part of the council, but she just keeps a very low. Very low image or whatnot.
Yeah. Low profile.
That's
Background.
the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot to
Gold
make one.
threshold.
This one has the entirety of the council, but ignore that. I just need you to look at the other 3.
Trimply, where do I look?
As soon as it's done being dumb.
Oh, okay. I will
There
wait.
we go. Got it. Okay. Atop the stage, you see the council, which does not have Aradia or Thornbridge in this picture. I just put them in one. I don't know why I made it with everybody, because that doesn't really make sense. However, while you're up there, you do also see another individual.
If
Which is-
people, why hot? It's fine.
The music tones down as the center individual. You guys are not aware of who each particular person is, but they are council members. As the first council member steps forward, you hear and as tradition, we'll do the oral presentation of the Festival of First Light, as read by the famous traveling bard.
Yeah! It's my baby!
Oh my Jesus.
Just losing it. I've been waiting on this too. I've been sitting on this shit for so long. So, you see this particular individual make their way up to the top of the stage, and they pull out a lute, and there's a little mage hand that kind of has that little noise maker that I don't know what it's called, kind of making a bass beat that is followable. And as other instruments follow up, it creates a beautiful set of sounds, and it sets the mood. I cannot sound like Philip, so I'm just going to sound like me. Philip maintains his composure, and the crowds around the festival go quiet and listen in. And as Philip looks up, he makes eye contact with as many people as he can and speaks an oral tradition of the story of the Shattering. The god Siramen and goddess Nemoris lived peacefully, each one with a devout following. The land was beautiful, with rolling hills, grand mountains, thick forests, wide rivers. The people lived in harmony, for there was not a care in the world. But Siramen became jealous of Nemoris and plotted to destroy her and her followers. He gathered his power into a single orb of energy, preparing to slay Nemoris with it. Nemoris learned of Siramen's betrayal, and the gods collided in conflict, their followers meeting on the field of battle. Once neighbors, once family, now slaughtered each other in the name of their god. And after a long and arduous struggle, Nemoris defeated Siramen. And as Siramen lay dying, the last of his powers staked out, striking the orb. The power of a slain god unleashed across the land, breaking part of the continent off into the ocean, shattering the landmass it once was. The goddess Nemoris saw this destruction and the pain of all the people below, and took the orb within her body, sacrificing herself to contain its catastrophic power. The landmasses settled into the sea, and as the first light of dawn rose over the horizon, the people of both gods set aside their differences and came together as one, rebuilding their lives and homes once more. It is on this day we remember the slain god Samorin the betrayer, and the fallen goddess Nemoris the protector, and that first dawn rising over the Echoing Isles. Philip steps away, takes a bow. There's cheering, clapping, as the crowd erupts into praise, and this seems to be a pretty normal thing that happens every year, and it seems to be read every year. You see Bane and Joe are both enjoying it very much. As Philip finishes taking his bows, the dwarven male who spoke before steps forward. Raises his hands to quiet the crowd. A wonderful reading, of course, as per usual, so I hear. Now, an announcement, and as the sun crests over the edge of the city on the horizon, and light starts to spill into the streets, this individual follows up with, as of this morning, first light, Silver Song is under martial law until those responsible for the disappearance of Lord Alaric Thornbridge come forward. Be on the lookout for a group of travelers who recently came from Lorehaven. The crew that brought them here is already under arrest. Keep an eye out for the Freehold Rebellion, as well as anyone part of the clan of Carnelian. There's a number of other suspects we'll be investigating. Now citizens should remain calm and return to their homes in an orderly fashion. Do not resist. And you watch as the guards begin kind of pushing and shoving people out of the festive square. The guards have not really pegged you as of yet.
Well, I should hope not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But this seems like a great place. Heyo. This seems like a great place to go to break.
Mr. DM, I'd like to roll to steal your panties.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
Shit.
A great attempt, truly. Oh, the guards are gonna what?
They're
All right,
gonna
chat.
what me?
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes for whatever these guys are gonna do under martial law. Don't go anywhere.
Well, I really wanted to go smoke with Philip, but I'm just kidding. There's no way.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Absol, welcome in. Wow.
Absol.
Hi, Absol.
Yeah, Absol wanted to know what happened, and I was like, I'll let the party recap.
Oh boy.
We went to a festival.
We sure did. We went to a
Sorry.
festival, and
Why is there an Enderman trying to hand me a thing of flowers?
I won a ring toss and got a cute little doggy stuffy for Bane. I brought the baker on a date. And then we also had food at a stall where we were absolutely enthralled with each other. So I was blind the entire fucking festival, and we met at pie eating. And I ate one pie and then couldn't do the other one. The others did. Where did you start? Oh, you started at a maze where everybody except for Mads got lost.
Yep.
But
Mads, Pyrie, and Joe.
yeah. And Joe got some magic stuff, I guess, which we glanced over.
We got our palms read. We went to a fortune teller.
Yeah, you sure did. And that was ominous.
Very. Very ominous fortune tellings. And then we went to the pie eating contest where me and Pyrie killed it.
Yeah.
There you
Pyrie threw up on the competition, and Mads won by eating.
I ate
That was
3
simple.
pies. I'm like half everyone's
Throw
pie.
up on him.
And we saw that there was a bunch of snake lizardmen guards everywhere, which has us on like high alert. And we went to the
Dice
kind
and
of festival.
ducklings.
Oh, we did Dyson ducklings. That was fire. And I
That sounds
funded a
mean.
man's startup venture of spreading around the concept of D&D in this universe, which is so fun. And then we went to this main stage where they were doing like festival announcements, and my boy told a story, Philip Doomer Easter egg from a one-shot a million years ago. Love my depressed baby. Love him so much. So it's a really cool story, and then a dude from the council did an announcement where it is now martial law, and also we are specifically named as fugitives that they were looking for, as well as like the group that we're kind of working with to free slaves, and something else that I guess I vaguely know what it is, but nobody else would know what it is. But it's a underground group. They do like illicit trading stuff, but no slaves.
The clan of Carnelian.
Yep. Clan of
You-
Carnelian.
Yeah, other people know
You
about
aren't the only
it too.
one that know about them.
Carnelian.
Good recap.
Interesting.
I love the
Mhm.
interesting. Like, what do you mean? Looks at Mads.
I know. Like high table, I know what that means, but we've done zero discussion as players in depth. Like our characters aren't deep like that. We just decided that we're okay with hanging out together, but like I don't think I know about Mad's past because I think that would cause an issue between us. Maybe a little. We'll see.
So
Yeah, here we are. So we gotta go.
the festival is currently clearing out. You see some festival goers who are maybe a little intoxicated are kind of pushing the guards back, and there's not like a riot or anything, but the tone has changed from a joyous annual occasion to a fearful, oh my gosh, we're on lockdown? Are we gonna be safe? Who are these people? You know. That's the vibe you're getting.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I'll look at the party and just be like, we need to put our heads down and we to blend in with the crowd.
No arguments for me.
I'm gonna look
Yeah.
at Joe and I'm gonna be like, let's be good Samaritans and do what the guards say, right?
Wow. Joe
Like
Joe
Joe.
Good 20 or really bad 20.
Joe is just kind of like looking very quizzically up at the council member, and like he seems kind of surprised. He just nods and begins to follow you. Bane kind of looks around and looks up at Liari and starts to kind of tug you guys away from an approaching group of guards with that nat 20.
Base wife. Base wife. Base wife. Follows the cute short stack.
Will how are you guys moving stealthily out of the
Like my vision was like there's a large group of people that might be leaving, maybe like blend in with them. So I guess stealthily, like just by blending in, trying to flow with the crowd, like not be on the sides of anything, so a guard can't like pick us out. They'd have to go through the middle.
Got you.
Because I
I'm down
imagine
with
everyone's kind of rushing towards familiar exits, and there's probably not many exits.
I would say, because you are officially being looked for, I would like a stealth roll from the entire group.
Yeah, that's fair.
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Boy. So many images on my thing. Away. Where am I?
Joe did okay. Oh, Bane.
Damn.
Hog!
Man.
Whoa.
No one for
Can I have
you.
my
Maybe I have broken the curse that was placed upon me at the beginning of stream. Who
Maybe
knows?
Maybe it was only for the first half of stream.
True.
We're in it now.
Can I add my +4 to this roll?
If you would like to, you absolutely may.
Yeah.
I will say though, you don't need to.
Okay, then I won't.
You have a nat 20 and a 27, as well as you hit DC and Joe is above DC. So the only one who failed is
Oh,
Bane.
were you doing it group?
Yeah,
Okay.
group DC. Sorry.
Okay.
Awesome. I covered my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
So, where are you guys heading exactly?
Back
Do
to
you
the
have-
inn, I would presume.
Do we want to do the inn or do we want to do the bakery? Because I could potentially swing. Because my thought process here is they might be looking at the inns because if it's foreigners who are traveling, they need to stay somewhere. So the first place they would look is the inn. No?
No, I see that. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like, do we maybe want to try and hide out with Bane, who probably hasn't been observed to be an ally at this point?
Sure. I mean, if she's okay with all of us, though, because
I can try and swing it. I'll ask. I can ask.
This is all mentally, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
assume.
this conversation is mental. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm gonna kind of like lean into Bane because that's not suspicious. We were here on a date, and just be like, how would you feel if we kept the festivity party going kind of at your place? Do you think that would be okay? Cause I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I feel like she's kind of just aware considering she moved us away from the guards, but I
Mhm.
don't want to be.
No, she's aware. She made that correlation.
Yeah. Can we maybe stay with you for a while? I would, until we can figure out next course.
Bane will nod. Yeah, that's right this way, and she's gonna bring you in the direction of the bakery. She has a
okay.
small little room on the upper half, like a Bob's Burger situation.
Oh, so she lives above her bakery. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Fair
So you
enough.
guys make your way there. I'll say with that nat 20 and the 27, just overall higher numbers, that you are able to successfully arrive at the bakery. She ushers you inside, closes the door, closes any shutters, and kind of puts stuff up in the display windows to kind of block the view inside. I need to see what some people are doing here. Okay.
Based wife.
Right, just gonna look between the three of you. This wasn't exactly who I was planning to bring, here tonight, but, y'all are welcome to stay here, as long as you keep your heads down. Why do they want you exactly?
That sure is an excellent question.
Sure is a question.
Okay, so high table, I'm going to say this because I want to make my intentions clear whether or not my role playing makes this come across as how I intended. But
Sure.
I want to be honest with her, but I don't want to go spilling all the beans, causing what would become an issue for her. Like, I'm trying not to get her involved, but I'm going to be transparent with some stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay. So back in character. So basically our group is here to do some social justice work because for me specifically, slavery is the worst thing to exist on this planet, and so we have been working with a specific group to help alleviate some issues that have been going on in the area. And unfortunately, there are some people in power who dislike some of the things we are trying to fight for, and it appears it is coming back to bite us in the booty cheeks. And so we kind of have to figure out what to do now, because everything is on high alert, and I don't want to drag you into this situation any more than I already have. I appreciate you giving us a place, but I think we're probably going to try and get out of your hair as soon as possible so that you're not pulled into anything that you shouldn't be pulled into. And I check with like the group if anybody wants to add anything.
That sums it up.
Mads is just gonna nod approvingly.
Hey, okay, yeah, stay as long as you need, and whenever you need to go, you just go, and we'll figure it all out later, I suppose. I'm gonna go make sure they're not looking in here, I guess. Just gonna wander off to the front of the store and like kind of tuck a little like towel or an apron up in little gaps.
She's so based. She's kind of sus, but she's so based. Like it's suspicious from the outside, right? Because if they're just going around looking for stuff and they see her boarding up her shit, like, don't look in here. But I love
to
her.
See here.
No, yeah, it's fine. All right, guys. What the fuck? This is out of hand, because if they're... Do you think they're using us as an excuse? Because we have nothing to do with the rich guy that got taken. Because I swear to God, I left him there. He was fine.
You haven't told Joe that, have you? Are you in your head though?
We're not hiding anything from Joe anymore, so I'm just talking out loud. This is fine.
Wait. You? What did you do to Lord Thornbridge?
We had a conversation. The night of the gala, we had a conversation. And that was all. And he was perfectly fine. I left. He was in a compromised position, but he was alive and he was fine in his own room, where he could be found by his people. I did not do that shit. I did not take him. I don't know what happened to him.
But he's missing. He's been missing since the gala.
I know, which is why that has been concerning for me.
But
because that looks really bad.
He's gonna look really steely-eyed at all three of you, very specifically, like intentional eye contact. Who are all of you really?
Mads is gonna
We've
deep
been over
sigh.
this.
I think it's about time to tell you about the clan of Carnelian.
Okay, well, I'm gonna listen up because this is. I'm now gonna look at Mads a type of way, like more curious, but like depending on what she says, like judgments like right on the edge. I'm like, what do you? Anyway, go on.
Not all right. In my first life, before I got hit with a stroke of bad luck, I was a part of the clan of Carnelian. I worked in smuggling illegal substances. Nothing to do with slave trade or anything like that, but I was pretty high up within the hierarchy, so to speak. They don't know that I'm alive, And if they find out that I'm alive, they're going to kill me. Because I should not be alive. No one leaves the clan of Cornelian. My last mission was not good, obviously, because I died. And I'm assuming, since no one has ever come to find me, they just assumed that I died on that mission and that nothing came of it. However, it's very important that I tell you that the 2 individuals that we saw today at the fortune telling, I believe, are the twins of the clan of Carnelian. If they are the twins that I'm thinking of, we need to make sure that we don't meet them.
And Joe's gonna just kind of look at you and blink a couple of times.
I'm also going to add quickly, I just want to preface that I left this life behind me, and it was in no intention to even bring it up if I ever had to. But it seems fate has brought it to our forefront.
Joe just continues to blink.
So I'm just gonna say, so let me get this straight. Irie is wanted for something somewhere having to do with her fruits and forbidden knowledge. She pissed off a church or something and is a wanted and has a bounty on her head. You have ex-gang affiliations, and although one of the better ones, if I had to put them all in a group, one of the better ones. But so you are also wanted and will be murdered by a massive group of people. And y'all were gonna tell me this when? Well, you already said you weren't going to tell me. And Pyrie didn't know. Listen, I'm no peach either. Like, I'm
a church.
I fight for the good of people, but I've been known to do some stuff. You know, like I'm far from having my hands clean and all this stuff, but what?
Na's gonna roll
Like,
her eyes.
actually what?
I've seen you kill multiple people. Don't get on your high horse now.
Slavers. They were
And I
bad.
didn't work. I didn't work for Slaver, and I've saved your life many times. Shush. Besides,
Listen.
there's no reason to fight about it now. I never presumed they would even come after me, because they've thought I've been dead. I was dead. I was dead for I don't know how long, until the goddess saved me.
Okay. Reevaluating this. I'm not. Listen. I trust you guys. We've been through enough stuff to where I can say that I don't feel like our group is not working for us. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Because again, some of this knowledge probably would have been helpful to have beforehand. But now that we're all coming clean, and everyone's past is more or less been elucidated in some way, shape, or form, I will share with you why it is that I am so passionate about slavery and why I fight to end it, so that we can just have this moment of we all have shit. Okay? I used to be a slave myself. I was saved by someone in my past, but I will never show any mercy for a slaver ever. This is why. But otherwise, I don't typically kill unless I need to. So we all have our own shit going on. But let's just, what do we do now? What do we do about it now? This is obviously a problem.
Well, as I see it, we gotta make sure we don't get caught. So I think if there's a way for us to get out of here, we should take it.
Out of where?
The city.
Not only were we on lockdown prior, but now everything's on lockdown. And there are people everywhere. And do you have a way to get out of the city? Because I think that's probably very unlikely to happen.
Just trying to come up with ideas.
Okay. Well, great idea. Do you have an execution idea in mind?
Mads is gonna stalk away. She's tired of this conversation. She opened up and she is getting nowhere. She's done.
Oh no! Okay. I'm sorry. Wait. I like that. Escape would be ideal. I agree with you. Let's ways that I think escape might be attainable is either if we can get to Darius, that whole thing is under suspicion anyway, so they're probably going to be on high alert and laying low, so I don't even know if we can get to him. Maybe our actually, I might change how I said that, because I don't think I would want to outright name people in front of Joe, because he's been taking all this in and I don't know how he's dealing with it because I haven't looked at him yet. So instead of saying Darius, I'm going to say
the name of the group is the Freehold Rebellion.
Right, like if we can get a hold of Freehold, that might be a way out, but I imagine they're all going to be laying low and dealing with their own shit in general because they're also in some deep shit right now. Or if we perhaps go to our ally within the council who might have some ideas, but I'm hesitant to go to her in case they've also started to, I don't even know if I want to say her. I'm hesitant to go to them in case they've also started suspecting. But I'm also worried for them too. I offered their safety. I'm torn. What do you guys got? What are your ideas for escape? How do we escape? Escape. I feel bad about Master Oogway too. That's crazy.
Damn.
Insert name of the man instead of Master Oogway because the characters have not called him Master Oogway in game.
Captain Patch.
Patch! Captain Patch! Aw.
Pyrie's just gonna be kind of like sitting there, like, okay. You know the funny GIF meme of like Loki looking back and forth, like, what's going on? Huh?
Ah, shit.
That's Pyrie right now, because she's just kind of like, I don't even know why I'm being hunted. Now I know why you two are being hunted, at least, or would have problems.
Listen, I had no bounty on my head that I was aware of until this moment, so...
Neither did I.
Where we were all named.
Simply confused. Is confused, Pyrie. That is it. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, that's not working. Then I'm going to either attempt to insight or perceive Joe to see how he's doing with all of this, because there sure has been a lot of nonsense going on the side, so I'm just curious. I just want to know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see how everyone's taking in all this
broad
stuff.
insight check. Y'all are welcome to hit that up if you like. Damn. For Pyrie and Mads, Bane is busying herself at the front of the store, and even from here you can see she's just doing things to allow you guys an opportunity to talk in relative privacy.
Sure.
Joe's face is impassive. It's that blank stone stare, You know
we
when you
broke
hit
him.
a wall of information or something goes horrid?
He went poof.
Yeah, that tracks.
Liari, with your 20, with your dirty 20. Bane is listening, but as you named your particular activities, you got... It's hard to discern, but it seems like the actions of fighting against slavery were probably approved of. Perhaps
Killing
the
was not.
methods were less so.
Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable.
With a dirty 20 for Joe. Joe is not... I'll reveal his role. Joe is not handling this very well. Joe is reaching a... I don't know if boiling point is quite the right description. But this is he met some funny, pleasant people at a party, and he was escorting them, and they became friends, and it turns out that they're all wanted, and every single one of them is in some capacity... Well, maybe not Pyrie, but the other two are in some capacity considered either a criminal or a vigilante. And Pyrie's under bounty for something she did that no one seems to know about. And this is a lot, and he's a guard. He should turn you in. Like, you can feel this indecisiveness broiling. Like, he was already having a difficult time with the information he knew, but now that everything's on the table, he is put into a position where he must make a decision, and he has yet to make it.
No, God. Who wants to try and save Joe? Because I feel like it can't be me, and I feel like it can't be Mads.
I don't think I can talk him off the ledge. I feel like I'll push him off the ledge.
We are the ones that he is probably the most disappointed with.
Yeah,
It was the illusion of choice. I offered up the choice, but it was an illusion.
Maz has spent so long trying to convince the whole party that they're good, that it's like, if it doesn't speak for itself, it's...
Yeah.
I'm not going to speak about it.
I've stated that I don't distrust you guys. I'm just like... We all have spicy paths that are now coming to bite us in the ass.
But Bane over there. Joe is gonna kind of look between the three of you, and you can kind of see that that silver lining in the eyes. He's gonna turn and look at... Well, he looks between Liari and Mads first after all their pasts being brought up. Kind of looks at Pyrie, and he's like, I know you're wanted. Why are you wanted?
Something about a church and my fruit. I don't know why they want my fruit. I've never even been in a church.
Yeah, I believe that.
Joe stares really hard into Pyrie's eyes, just kind of trying to see something. So, I don't think you guys are bad, but you're wanted. And you said you didn't do anything to Thornbridge, but he's missing. And you've been mentioned with the clan and the rebels, and I don't know. I'm not gonna turn you guys in, but I don't think I can be seen with you right now. So, here, and he reaches into like a vest pocket, if you will, and pulls out three little wooden figures of sorts. He walks up to Pyrie first and hands you a small hand-carved cat. It's very rough and not well done. It's safe to assume he made it himself.
He's going to look at him and look at the cat, and then with like the blankest of stares, and then immediately burst into tears. Just on the spot. Just full on ugly sobs.
Joe manages to hold it together at silver lining in the eyes. He walks over to Liari and hands her another one, also very roughly carved, and this one has a little clasp. Poorly designed on the back. Like, it'll work, but it's not going to work good. It is a wooden brooch in the shape of a little dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm not sorry. I'm not okay.
Yep. I got you.
Yeah, I'll take it and I'll like smile at him, and just say thank you.
A couple of tears are starting to fall. He's gonna make his way.
Yeah, no kidding, Mr. DM.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Gonna make his way over to Mads. And he gives the last little carved bit. And this one looks like he's probably spent the most time because it's so intricate. But it's a little lotus in the design of the flower that you keep with you.
Mads is gonna take it and then just like just too quickly for him to react, it's just gonna give him a hug.
Oh my god.
But
like really quick, like it's gonna happen and like
the hug breaks him and he full cries. Full sobs. Much sad.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay.
In all of this, Pyrie is gonna be ugly crying, and going for a hug for Joe. However, this boy ain't going fucking nowhere. He is staying. She wants to use manacles that are in her pocket to sneakily cuff herself to him.
Oh no!
Peace is never an option. Peace is never an option. I was gonna let him go with some shit like I understand, but you always have a home with us.
The illusion of choice, guys. The illusion of choice.
I knew those manacles would come in handy.
So,
God.
as
Oh my
Joe
God.
is attempting to disentangle himself
I am so sorry. Anyway.
disentangle himself with Mads, a manacle is slapped between Pyrie and Joe. And Joe, with those big tear streaks having run down his face, looks at the manacle and looks back up at Pyrie, and he seems upset by this or something, maybe? What are you doing, Pyrie?
Pyrie through the tears is gonna be like, "You're save us? please, is with us. You're not going anywhere. And she's gonna have like a crazy fucking look in her eye. She's
Oh.
like, I'm not gonna lose any more friends.
It's not about your safety. Or my safety. Sorry, it's not about my safety. It's about your safety.
But what if somebody captures you and tries to torture you to get information about us? Hmm? Hmm?
I wouldn't tell them anything.
Looks at Mads. You know our methods.
I'm gonna look at Pyrie and I'm gonna be like, Pyrie, this is his choice. I don't like it either, but he's choosing this. I can't tell him that it's... Tell him no.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna have to force the manacles off Pyrie. I don't know what you want from me here.
Yeah, Liari probably would have been like jaw on the
Nope.
floor.
Nope. Joe immediately just drops and sobs and is completely overwhelmed. He was barely
Oh,
holding
God.
it together to leave in the first place.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pyrie's just going to sit with him and just like hug and like pat him on the back and be like, this is the best and safest option for all of us. Smiles.
Joe is just crying. Passive perception from everybody. Bane has stopped trying to pretend to be busy and is just watching.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm gonna verbalize that Liari would be uncomfortable with this because this is a little too much like removing his own free will and choice. It's getting closer to slavery. Obviously it's not, but like the manacles and the
Right.
he very clearly wanted to go and you're trying to like, so Liari's gonna voice that she's very uncomfortable with this and just say, regardless of whether or not we want him to stay, you should remove those. Like, this is not a fun time situation where those would be appropriate, therefore they need to be removed, or I will be removing them. There was no consent.
Joe continues to sit, crying, unmoving.
He looks like whatever he's not going anywhere right now. Bare minimum. He's not doing well. Just let him go. We can reevaluate this when we're feeling better because we're all high emotions right now. Let's at least sleep on it. Can we sleep on it? Just take the manacles off. Pyrie, take them off.
Pyrie, please take them off.
I'm assuming I have the keys.
I'll say you have the keys for all intents and
If
purposes.
you don't worry about it.
Actually, no, wait. Roll me a flat 20. If
This
it's
is
a nat
flat
1,
20?
you don't have the keys, and I kind of hope it's a nat 1.
Oh my god, it's not a one.
That was too close.
That would have been so fucking funny if it was though. Oh god. Be like, I don't have the keys.
Oopsies. I didn't think that far ahead.
I think I might have broke you guys.
I'm having a hard time staying in character. I'm a little better now, but that was rough.
You're so welcome, you know?
Yeah, it was good. If you could move me to tears, it was good. Trust.
I didn't even have to use the song.
There was a song.
This is soft.
Oh, it's just a song for Anna.
Oh yeah. That's true. You didn't need it.
I did not need it.
The wooden carvies fucking ended me. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh no. I'm experiencing character death again. So no.
So, you take the manacles off Joe and Pyrie, put them away. You still have them. Joe is unmoving. He's just sitting in the fields. Bane is looking with like those like raised eyebrows, like the fuck is happening?
Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay. Like I said, I think we're all high tension, high emotions right now. It's very early in the morning at this point, probably, because the festival didn't even start till midnight, if I'm recalling correctly.
Yeah, the festival did not start till midnight. I would say with all the stuff that's been happening in here, it's probably 9-ish.
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh my
Well, because
God.
I guess sunrise
Yeah.
in a tropical location would be earlier, so that'd probably be closer to 6, to 7, 8. Call it 7 or 8 in the morning.
Sheesh. Okay. I know I rested. I don't know if anybody else rested. I don't think they did, but I'm just gonna say like everybody's been up all night. Tensions are high, emotions are high. Like I said, I think we sleep on it and we reevaluate in the morning. I can keep watch while everyone gets at least a little bit of rest. And then we can deal with this later.
I agree. I feel like Mads is just like emotionally spent and just needs to rest.
All you crying people go to bed.
It's
I don't say this in character out loud, but me being like crying people get.
about this time, from underneath the door, a note slides in. You hear the
From
rustling.
cock. Sorry. I got a cock note.
Remember how we were talking about something that we named at the beginning?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Client of Cornelian. Okay. I was like, Council of. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
You don't fuck around with the cock.
Apparently not.
I'd like to.
The cock always comes out
No,
on
you-
top.
Oh my god. Well, they found us.
I'm loaded. I got a bunch of these.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I had a lot of entertainment making them, so yeah.
You had a lot of entertainment making cock.
I mean, hang on, wait. There's something there. I rose to the occasion.
Good
Amazing.
job. I'm so proud of you.
High table, remind me to tell you what the other acronym was going to be if we went with it.
Excellently.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway,
Was it puss?
No, you'll find out later.
a note comes in from under the table. Bane is the first, or under the table, under the door. Bane is the first to
Ooh,
pick it
Clan
up
would have been fired.
and reads the paper, and then hands it off to Liari.
Oh shit.
Actually, hang on. No, she listened. She hands it to Mads.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Spicy. Mads is
Wifey
gonna
listens.
read this and probably be shooken to their core. Like, they did not want to be found by the COC.
By the what?
I said what I said.
No.
What
I
do you
need you
mean?
to say it again for me.
By the COC. The Clan of
COC.
Cornelius.
Okay, you said COC, but my brain heard Ussy. So
What?
I don't know. You say
Even
COC
better.
fast enough, it sounds like Ussy. Okay.
Look, I traumatized you guys, and now we got the jokes. Like you got
Yeah,
it on
the
an elevator.
COC.
It's been a lot of up and downs.
We're trauma bonding.
We're having a hard time now.
Yeah, Mads is just gonna hand this to Leari, like, right after they read it. Like, they can't handle this information.
Hot potato! I'm gonna look at that and probably notice that Mads is scared shitless because they did not seem to be hiding that. Can I notice that they're scared shitless?
I would like to assume that I'm making it pretty obvious.
Yeah. So I look at the note and I'll be like, well, fuck. That's not good. The caucus found us. The clan of Carnelian has apparently found us, which is super unfortunate. I'm going to turn to Bane and I'm so sorry. We will be so gone. And hopefully that's enough for them to leave you out of this. Back to the crew. Okay, I'm kind of waiting to see if that's gonna have any holds on anything that we do here.
No, this is just me determining their current.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to describe that. What they're doing.
Level of okay.
Yeah, there you go.
What's their level of okay?
Joe is stopped sobbing. Bane is quietly watching. She doesn't really have a lot of emotion on her face.
All right. So as I turn back to the group, then I'm just gonna say, it appears they found us, and they want us to go to the docks at midnight. Mads has already explained that this is probably very bad for us, so this is probably not a way out. This makes everything a lot more complicated. And it's difficult because we don't know what they know. We just know that we are here. Bare minimum, we know Mads is here. They know Mads is here. I still vote everybody gets at least a little bit of rest in while we can, but at some point we are going to have to go somewhere.
Agreed.
I vote I didn't want to do this, but I vote that we go to the counselor. I think it's going to be difficult to get there unnoticed, unseen. But that might be our option, because I don't know where else to go. I don't think we can go to the inn. I think everywhere is sticky. I don't know. If someone has a preference, I'm down to hear it, but I still vote that you guys get some rest. Because we have a long day ahead of us.
My only other thought would be maybe Rosina. But otherwise, I don't know, but I need rest.
For housing purposes, or do you think she has enough connections to maybe actually do something about our situation?
She might be able to help us.
Okay. She might be even harder to get to, but that is an option.
Counselor first, and if that doesn't work, maybe we can try that. I'd
feel too bad to get Katrina involved.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel like
Yeah.
it's safe to go to the inn. Like, if they found us here, they surely have been to the inn already.
Right. And this is a separate group entirely. This is not even the swath of guards that are just out and about also trying to find us.
Exactly.
So we have the clan after us, we have the guards after us. Yeah.
And we have
We're gonna have to do
people
something.
searching for Pyre as well.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that is on hold for now, considering I don't know who else would have caught wind of her at the moment. We shall see. Because we dealt with the last situation. I don't know.
Harry's just gonna kind of shrug and be like,
Mads is gonna look around and find something to use as a pillow.
Yep.
There's a lot of bread.
Hell yeah. We're snuggling up with some bread.
Oh my god.
We're gonna pray because we're terrified that we're gonna die.
I'll pay Bane for the lost inventory that my party members are apparently using as bedding.
We've had a traumatic day.
Yeah, you can stress eat your pillow.
I'm gonna wake up smelling so good with this and my special
Sandalwood oil.
sandalwood oil.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tuck everybody in. To what? Nothingness. It's just a form of like checking in on you as you go to bed. There's nothing to tuck you into. It's just good night.
Please pull the bread over me.
just a whole tortilla.
Places slices of bread over you so it looks like a blanket. Or the tortilla.
It's
Tortilla
a big
blanket.
enough loaf. It could work for Mads.
True.
Oh
If you
my
split it in
God.
half too, you know.
Like
Oh,
a really
yeah.
nice baguette.
Yeah.
Hon baguette.
Wait, can we stick an entire loaf on like each of your legs
Oh my god.
as like padding? Is that something
Sure.
we can do? Can we give Mads bread armor?
You can
Uh,
see how we all deal with trauma, which is just bread armor.
The 3 different trauma responses. I'm crawling on the floor in the fetal position. You're trying to tuck me in.
Empire's
Fire
you
is
in
trying to
bread
give me
armor.
armor.
It's gonna make sure that you're well protected in bread.
Oh my
KO
god.
breeding?
I broke a little
Sorry,
bit.
what?
Yes, you can absolutely try to give Mads bread armor if you'd like.
No. I will refrain. I already said I was going to pay for whatever my party does. I didn't say I was going to participate. So
Wait, hear me out. In order to sneak out, we pretend we're bakers. We disguise Mads as like a bunch of bread and
a
just
bread
sing her-
mascot? Like,
Yeah, like
because that's not going to
And then
draw
we're just-
attention.
and no, not the bread mascot. Like we hide her in the bread, so it doesn't look like we're 3 people, but we're actually 3 people. It's just one of them's inside
3
the bread.
people in a
But
trench
then they're
coat.
gonna go and they're
Bread
gonna look at the
coat.
bread and they're gonna like
But the
wiggle
trench
it.
coat is bread.
Yeah, but inside the bread is actually Mads.
I'm the middle of the sandwich. Yes.
Well,
So is this the plan?
this will not be real. No, this will not be real. Liari is not gonna. If the party chooses to do that, she's gonna be like, "Y'all are gonna get caught and die." That is not my problem. There's no way.
Mads asleep. Mads is passed out or praying and just trying to pretend they're not
Praying
there.
could be good. Get a like 100 on your D100. Like
Actually, I
praying could
do
be
need
good
a
for
roll.
us. That could save us.
Oh,
Pray
okay.
harder.
Unrelated to this whole thing, I do need a roll for this particular prayer.
Pray so hard, Matt.
That is a D20.
Can I add? Oh fuck! Wait, can I use my inspiration?
Sorry. I need a D100 roll, not a religion check.
Oh.
Apologies. Okay.
That's decent.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
High table. I already have the idea of a particular thing that you need to see, but I did not expect it to be done in this order. So you'll get that next time.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, I'll kind of keep watch as everyone else is resting. But on my end, Mr. DM, I am curious if I wouldn't even know how to go about doing this, but I'm curious if there's a way to reach out to potential connections that I would have around due to my background to see if there is some assistance we can get moving around, but I kind of highly doubt that in this scenario.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how you would go about it, because most of the time when you're looking for assistance, you either A, would go to a local watering hole and find people of similar caliber, or you would actually be looking for a particular house with a broken ring symbol on it.
Yeah.
Or not house, but like place of business. So in theory, you could spend some time looking for either of these things, but you also run the risk of being caught.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to leave us any better off than any of our other options, but I thought I would throw it out there. I'll leave that in the back of my mind, because as we're moving about today, I will probably be looking for that as a last-ditch effort, just in case.
What?
Like a emergency plan, plan B, plan C.
I'll have you roll perception.
Places to duck into. Right.
So is everybody taking a long rest for the evening? Or morning?
Morning.
I would say like short rest. I feel like Mads probably won't sleep very long.
Yeah, are you missing anything?
No. I haven't used anything.
The short rest might be the angle for Mads, because that's still a long rest for Pyrie.
Yep. Not like I
don't even know if I want to take Joe with us. I
feel like Joe should stay behind.
Yeah, we'll see what Pyrie does. And we're for sure not taking Bane, but I don't know what to do as far as, like, I'd feel bad if something... There's nothing I feel like I can do. I'm just like, fuck. I don't know.
We can't protect them all.
I know. Well, obviously, because the cat's gone. I'm concerned about rich dude.
Thornbridge?
Not in the sense that, like, yeah, Thornbridge. I'm not concerned in the sense, like, for safety, but the fact that he is gone is concerning, and also that is bothersome to me. I am concerned about Haru, because Haru, I did kind of care, and also that's bad if the captain guard goes missing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm concerned about Aradia, who we didn't even see last night at the festival, actually, which is now extra concerning.
No, you did not see Aradia at the festival, did you?
It was just the other three, because Thornbridge is gone and Aradia wasn't there. So that's also concerning. So we're going to go to her house and find that all kinds of fucked up. I'm calling it now. So I just have these concerns. But I extra want to go there now, because I feel like that's bad. And we're just going to have to fight it out. No matter what, we're going to have to fight it out. We may as well fight at her house. We might find something there. I don't know.
There's an evil
Not-
laugh coming from the DM. I don't like that.
The evil chuckle.
Anyways, yeah.
I'm legitimately like enjoying listening to the ideas.
The thought process
Mhm.
of the doomer of the group.
Well, like, it's also allowing me a little insight into how you guys think, what characters you're considering, you know.
Right. I'm just kind of hoping Katrina's fine on her own, to be honest. Like, I would care, but I feel like nothing much would come from that outside of the ordinary, hopefully.
What,
Like,
from
at
you
this point, my
visiting?
level of concern is, like, Bane is, like, right above Katrina. Katrina's, like, slightly less concerned.
I'm not concerned about Katrina.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
Alrighty, well, here we go.
what? So you guys are full sleep, short
Yeah.
rest, long rest.
I'm doing short rest.
So short rest would put you at like 10 a.m.
Okay.
Oh, it's only 2 hours. It's not like half.
Oh, it's
short
1 hour.
short rest is technically a 1 hour. If you guys want to wait to
Mm.
leave until the evening, I mean, technically you're gonna get a long rest whether you like it or not, really. But not that it inherently matters. You guys haven't spent anything, so it just depends on when you
Mhm.
want to leave, where you're going.
I just wanted to make sure it's like the emotional reset.
Everybody gets
You know,
that
dreams
sleep it
dreams
off.
help process the shit throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, let people sit on that. Uh,
Okay.
hopefully, everyone calms the fuck down and we're not like shackling people anymore.
That shit was great. Okay. What time are you guys becoming active?
I'll leave that for the group. I'm just watching until they
Hmm.
feel ready to go.
For simplicity, I'll say noon.
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
You know. Oh, go ahead.
The party takes a moment, gathers up some loaves of bread, and takes a nap. Joe finds himself a wall and just kind of leans up against it, eventually kind of nods off. Bane does make their way upstairs. I need to see if they're going to do a thing. They are going to do a thing. And they take
No
the Ari
way.
on for a ride. It was a DC 15.
What? Take me on for a ride. I'm keeping watch.
Well, they're giving you suggestive looks and going upstairs.
Uh-huh.
Whether or not you follow is on you.
I think I would probably pull her in for a hug and give her a kiss, but say
Whoa.
I think for everyone's safety, I need to stay here, but I will playfully grab at her ass as she walks away.
She'll nod and make her way upstairs.
Oh, add in a thank you for the night, though, because until everything went to shit, that was a very nice date.
Ah,
Yeah, okay.
she thought
now I'm
so
good.
too. So,
Yeah, apparently.
time goes by, a couple hours. Noon, everybody has gotten up. You've all kind of calmed down from the height of, extreme situation the prior couple hours ago. Joe looks ready to make, to head out with you guys wherever it is you're going.
Whoa. I'm gonna look at him like, are you sure? Because I don't want to necessarily turn him away, but he was going through it.
Joe. So, when Joe was captured by the Crimson Talons, they tore off one of the symbols that were on like his surcoat, like the cloth that goes over armor. Because the armor itself is like standard issue; it doesn't have any emblazoned stuff on it. But the surcoat still has a handful of Silversong Guard or Silver Guard emblems on it. And you watch as Joe kind of pulls out a knife and starts to cut them off.
Wheel?
Oh, I couldn't hold it anymore. I was trying to process that. Okay. Yeah, we can work with it. It probably would have been good to have him almost as an escort just in case, but you know what? This is good symbology. I like this.
This was a written possibility.
Yeah.
Nice. Matt's gonna look at him and be like, "Are you sure this is gonna be really dangerous?
You just made this choice.
You don't have to do this."
No, it's okay. I know that I don't have to be a guard to make a difference.
I'm gonna do that like slap on the shoulder that's like you're accepted type of thing, like we appreciate you, good man, like that kind of clap on the shoulder. Like, all right, we'll move together then.
He's just gonna give you a nod and continue cutting off the emblems.
Okay, so last night before y'all got some rest, we were kind of talking about options. And we all said we'd go to the counselor first, and then potentially move towards Rosina if that doesn't work out. Because they're kind of technically in the same direction, because we have to go through the nice places to get to the fancy ass places. So, I don't know. We'll see. Is everybody still on board with that? Huh?
I'm wondering if there's anything around us that we could maybe use as I don't know, like a costume.
Oh, we're still running with the breadman thing. Okay.
No, I'm thinking what if there's I don't know, a sack or something that we can put over our heads or something.
We should definitely try to blend in more with what would be customary for this area. As far as I don't know, maybe disguising our races a little bit as best we can and hiding any defining features and things that might pinpoint us as being out of towners, because that's all anybody knows is that we came from out of town.
Iris gonna make direct eye contact with fucking Larry at this and just be and just points to herself. Me?
Yeah, you were already on disguise duty, so your directive has not changed.
Alrighty, in which case... Hold on, where'd it go?
Oh, are you picking an animal? Alright.
Alrighty.
What did we win?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I've been a rat, I've been a cat.
Other forms include PCs, wild shape. A boar, a cat, a draft horse, an elk, a giant badger, a panther, a rat, a riding horse, and a wolf. currently in my repertoire of things you can be.
Can I be a horse?
Yeah. Do you want to be
That's real big.
you want to
that's
be a
real big.
draft horse or a riding horse? They are different.
Like a riding horse. Like I am their horse.
Well,
and
sure.
We can.
So a riding horse has a much faster movement speed. They go 60 feet per turn, whereas a draft horse is thicker and has a bit more strength because it's more of like a battle steed and moves at 40 feet per turn. So it just kind of depends on what you're rolling for here, if you wanted to pick one of those.
Any feedback from the two of you as to the type of horse?
Like out of game, because in game Liari would
like
be opposed to
like
picking a
out of
massive
game.
animal.
The idea being, everyone expects me to be a cat. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'll be a horse then instead.
Yeah, and that's my bad for not being more specific.
I love it.
I should have learned my lesson by now, but I haven't. Between a draft, between a draft and the other
A draft and a
horse,
racing horse. A strong horse or a fast horse?
probably fast, because my thought is that if I suddenly just need you to run away, faster is better. But I don't know. You know, Mads, Chai.
How big of a
Either
difference
or.
is the strength between the two in terms of like people I can carry on my back?
No shit, I was just looking for that information.
'Cause,
That
like-
being said, I am almost entirely certain that you can carry a small and medium creature as a riding horse.
Sure.
Okay.
If it
And
was
then R.I.P. Joseph.
yeah,
There
as,
was-
yeah. I'll take. Hang on, I'm gonna find it.
I think so too, because horses in general can hold what would be an adult and a child and be fine.
Mhm.
No,
Mhm.
not saying Mads is a child, but you know, size equivalent.
Size.
I mean, that's
Hey.
what you said. Your words.
Yeah, I'm equating it to real life knowledge. Two adults, it becomes more difficult, bogged down. Can do, but
I am having difficulty finding the actual information, so give me a moment. Presume you're becoming a horse that both people could ride. Or all three
Cool.
people
Awesome.
can ride.
oh,
Capacity 540.
Awesome. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna hit the
40
funny wild
foot.
shape button anyways, so
Typically.
inside of the bakery, by the way. That is a important question for me now, because I don't know how big her door is, and I don't know what the
I feel like
floors are made
Pyre
of.
would just kind of like unprompted, like go
Yeah, I
walk
think
out,
so
like
too.
the back door and
Um,
like not, because obviously she's not gonna go to the front of the fucking shop.
Right, that'd be great.
What do you
I
have
feel
to
like she
do
would
to
have
do
at least
that?
enough sense to walk to like unprompted without saying anything to anyone, just like walk to the back of the shop and like wait, hold on, before I turn into okay, I know I already rolled the thing. Before I do that,
Oh, I see.
as Pyre,
Uh-huh.
Mr. DM,
Non-form 6. Yeah,
um
half a CR. Okay.
assuming like her bakery, like I don't know, like there's a back alley kind of thing or whatever behind it, or like something behind the bakery, or
Yeah,
to the
we'll
side
say
or
there's
something.
an alley back there, yeah.
How likely do you think it would be that it is close enough to a street where there may or may not be people with riding horses parked on the street where she could steal a saddle.
That is a very valid point, because I was also looking at that. I would say that horses are definitely a thing in the Echoing Isles.
Uh-huh.
I would say... I'm trying to think of how this would work. In cities, you would probably only find carriages for the most part, but you'll have the occasional traveler coming from a far-off village that, for whatever reason, doesn't take a boat. Most everything in the Echoing Isles is very,
Shit, I
chartering,
forgot we're on islands.
chartering
We
passage.
sure are on islands,
That's not to
Sure
say
are on
there
islands.
aren't horses, but
right?
they're not as like around as they would be in any other vicinity.
I just love the
Is it
idea
a-
of Pyrie just throwing stuff out.
So to
window.
clarify, you won't be out of place, but you
Uh-huh.
won't be hidden. You'll blend in a little less. Like, you have the option to escape, but the DC for hiding might be a little higher because you're a horse. And people are like, oh, there's a horse.
How odd. A horse.
No, you just saying, "Oh, there's a horse," is really funny to me. I don't want to be a horse, but also, I mildly forgot we're on islands.
I mean, you've only had one
I
sailing
thought you were
adventure.
trolling because you love trolling. Oh my god.
Like, I knew that there were island things involved, but my brain fully threw out the window that we were actively on an island itself. Because we just really haven't. We had to deal with it one time. So, like,
One time so far.
so far, and that was it. And I don't remember. That it was a while ago. You expect me to remember these things?
You guys had a web fishing date. What?
Yeah, it was a good time. Remember when Mads caught the funny moonfish?
Oh yeah, and I got
good
really
times.
sick.
Yeah,
Nice skin to snake. So true.
Before these turbulent times where we're about
Before
to
these turbulent times.
Well, you guys have been through a lot in 15 episodes.
It sure has
Really
been
have.
more turbulent than not. Tumultuous even. I'll keep going.
Such a good word.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Can I be a the only other thing I can think of is dog.
I mean,
At
you
least
could be a
then
Oh,
Wolf.
you're
wolf.
not fully giving
Here,
up on
let me-
stealth bless.
Let me help you. In player notes is my list of wild shape options I have currently inputted. Wildfire shape is just in there. Don't worry about that.
I do remember that you said that Pyrie could be a dog, but it would be more so like a wolf, but a lesser wolf.
Yeah, like, I mean, she could be it'd basically be a lesser wolf. So I would give her, like, this wolf as her token, or I could probably try and find a dog. But it wouldn't be nearly as powerful as a wolf, because it's, generally a much smaller variation of that.
Smaller.
Small.
There's so many other funny options, but I'll go with wolf dog thing
Okay.
for now.
Like, yeah, there are a lot of funny options that would absolutely just throw us under the bus for sure. Which I don't want to tell you to not
always
do,
be
because
a
I was gonna
giant
let you
badger.
horse it up and we were gonna figure it out.
Well, I was because like my idea was like, but if I could steal like a saddle or something from another horse, and then like y'all could ride, because it'd be a little weird if you see someone riding a horse and there's no saddle, and then you're like, that'd be extra weird, and then there'd be extra not stealthy. But
That's validly well thought out.
You're right.
thank you. I had a plan
It
in
was
my
a good
head.
plan.
Yeah, I liked your plan. It was
Except
a
for the
good
island.
plan. Yeah, the island really shafted you. The whole crux of where we've existed this entire campaign.
Look
really
here,
shafted
guys. You had 4 whole regions to choose from. You chose the islands. You wanted. You
yeah,
did.
we did choose
Yeah.
this. We chose the archipelago.
To be honest, I remember you like putting a list of like random background like things,
Yeah.
and I think at the time I was like, I'm cool with wherever,
Yes.
because I'm not
I'm-
allowed in region 1.
Right. There was the one region that was blocked off because you knew too much, so we couldn't go there. And so we chose between, I think,
It's
3
wild.
other areas. And I think Shy and I both chose. I chose water because water creature.
Found it.
Shy, I believe, also was like, I'm down with water. And then you're like, okay. And that's how that went.
I found the
That
thing.
sounds about right. What
Yep,
thing?
that's
Oh,
right,
yep,
yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
What a time.
I do
feel
not
like so
regret our
long
choice.
ago.
This has been very fun. However, that has shafted Sunny's horse in this moment. Because imagine the horse getting on an island. Where'd it come from? That's not what Darwin said.
Where'd it go?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe?
Exactly.
Y'all are welcome.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
dog.
Lordy.
Anyway,
Dog. We gave up. Dog.
Dog.
Dog. I'm a dog. I don't know.
Dog.
okay, Pyrie is a dog.
I'm so
Yeah,
crying.
that's
It's Charles
struggling.
Darwin.
Can't.
Pyrie, can you move this dog?
I can.
Yay.
It's me.
I'll clean them up for you, but I just wanted to make sure you had the capacity to move and use it.
No, I can be dog.
Dog.
Alright, well in that case, Pyrie's just gonna unprompted, no thoughts, head empty, just dog in front of them. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Why did my screen go black?
Oh, because I
Yeah.
chased
back
Pyrie
to-
invisible. My bad.
15 minutes ago when I said, yep, you are on disguise duty for sure. And then she just turns
And
into dog.
Dog.
I'll be like, you know, yeah, sure, that'll work. Good job.
and then she's just gonna do the woof.
Woof.
You know what? Yeah, I'll connect our brange now. So D8 for brange. 4 hours. All right.
So Joe is unfazed by this form shifting. He's become used to it. At this
Yeah.
moment is when Bane's coming down the
Oh.
stairs and watches
Oh.
Pyrie shift into a dog. And she just kind of stands there.
I'll look at her and be
And-
like, this is normal. Don't worry about it.
She just goes back upstairs.
Okay. Good morning. Goodbye. Anyways, okay, disguise duty for us. I'm thinking, I mean, I'm gonna need Bane to come back, but I guess I could go upstairs and be like, can we borrow like some hats? Because I'm thinking we might need hats. I'm thinking
I'm thinking like a
cloaks
cloak
be
or
too
something.
out of place? Well, you are quite literally the only person that she would have clothes to fit.
Oh right, yeah, because she's so small. I forgot she's so small.
But hats are kind of universal.
I would say you're able to procure a, you could call it a winter cloak. It is a rain cloak because tropics.
Right.
And a hat, like a wide-brimmed hat, to kind of keep the sun off of your face. Easy enough.
Okay, that's probably the best that we can do. And then we just need to hit our stealth checks, easy peasy, and go.
So you guys are going to Aradia first, and then Rosina.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. We are attempting to go check on the purple lady because I have a sneaking suspicion that's fucked. Stop it.
I'm sorry. It comes naturally. I have a problem. Okay.
I'm a little sad that I can't connect Joe's brain to us too, but
Maybe.
I don't know if anybody has anything else that can kind of.
What I would
know.
like, actually, before any of this happens, we'll have you guys do your roles next session.
Oh.
I am going to go ahead and say, due to the trauma that I was inflicting upon you, you guys can level up now.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yay!
Pity level, huge.
Trauma level.
So make
And
sure you
also
do that
really
this
for the
week if you
giant
want any
boss.
assistance. I'm around, of course. But I think we will end our session here today. Now that I know where you're going, I can plan.
True.
And we're pretty much on time anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
Mm-hmm.
definitely we're in it. We're in it to win it. Oh, it is so over.
So, how you doing,
Mads ain't going to
guys?
bed. Mads
gonna
is
have
not
to
going to
check-
bed, dog. Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We aren't going. I hope you
Yeah,
guys know.
Wait.
I love fat dogs. Oh,
Thank you,
god damn it, I
anyways.
knew that was going to come back and haunt me.
Welcome. First time.
I love things taken out of context. It's great. That's COC though, right?
You
Yeah,
guys like the CLC?
I like it a lot. Nice
Love, I love your cock. It's great. It's honestly
Oh,
so
God.
good.
She loves my cock.
Your cock is trying to kill
Yes.
us.
It was
Yeah.
right
Your cock
now.
is trying to kill us.
It does that sometimes.
It was right now when the DM remembers this is why he has to rate the video not for children.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And all the fade to blacks.
And all the
yeah,
face
I was gonna say I exist. Hi, it's me. I am 18 plus only.
Not to mention the torture that happens.
yeah.
the torture, the killing.
The stealing, the stabbing, the harvesting a tiefling for parts.
Oh my
the
god, that shit is unbelievable.
We are morally ambiguous.
Yeah.
You guys have morals?
I do.
I
I
know
hate
you.
slavery.
I know you do.
And
Piracy
I
is
love
questionable.
people otherwise. Wink wonk.
Okay.
Morals.
So,
Just don't
Thank
take
you.
me to the church.
everybody for, being here. Let's find I have not even considered a person to raid because fantastic session and I didn't even look.
That's
It was a
fair.
very good session. I was locked
Mhm,
in.
mhm.
Yeah.
It was very
That was
funny.
fun. We see the first half was fun.
It was so fun and cute.
And then
It went really well.
Trauma.
the Fire Nation
Oh my God.
attacked.
Did anyone else actually cry, or am I just the guy that?
Yeah, no,
feels too
I
much?
was crying.
I was
when
actually
I said-
crying.
When I said Myra
Aw.
burst into tears, I was like,
When he started going around with the little,
I know. It was
little
the carvings.
yeah, it wasn't even
Right?
that he was doing it. It was like the carvings and the thoughtfulness. I was like, oh god, I'm
know.
gonna die.
Uh-huh.
Like he spent time on this shit, and it was like a farewell gift of I can't do this shit anymore, but I still care. And I'm like, my
Yep.
baby.
Yep.
I'm so happy that I was able to inflict such a loving situation upon all of you.
It was really impactful.
We all just
Also,
love
I
Joe.
appreciate you coming on to me, and not in like a us, but like in the character sense. Like when you rolled for Bane to take the, because I'm assuming that's what it was earlier
Mhm.
when you were like, "That's gonna matter later." Like, oh.
You
Oh.
might know, you might not. Who knows? We'll see.
Honestly, I was scared she was gonna like propose to me or some shit, and then I was gonna have to say no. Like,
Just
I was
gonna
like, oh, shit.
make a loaf of bread case.
Ooh.
Yeah, like now what? What do I do? Oh god, it went too far.
Oh.
I fuckboyed a little too
Yeah.
hard.
I'm
I
already looking
mean-
at my thing for levels. And...
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
you should have a good time. It's level 6. Your next major one is 7, so that ought to be pretty
I
solid.
know, but there's some lovely things that comes with my specific thing for my circle.
So excited for you to hurt me with these things.
Oh, expertise time, baby.
Uh-huh.
Now I will say, you guys managed to get out of the festival, and you did not go where I thought you were gonna go. So, this has been very interesting. Very proud of you guys.
Guessing a spell?
But in any
Oh,
case,
did you think we were gonna go back to the inn? So then that was ha ha ha. Did
I
we circumvent
considered-
something? Ha 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 ha.
I considered the end.
Okay.
It was a viable option. I did not consider Bane. I don't
Right.
know why. I should have. That would have made sense.
Well,
Anyway.
if the date had gone poorly, I don't think she would have helped us. So then it would not have mattered.
True.
That's fair. She rolled real high on the understanding of the situation rolls, so
Yeah, that
Worked
was
in your
so
favor.
hot. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. She's like
God.
saving us right now, which is crazy. That's like some blind faith. Like, I fucked her good, I guess. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
damn.
That was crazy.
All right, we're gonna go raid Bleach.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Marble rivals. Get your marbles ready.
Marble Rivals.
Now
Now,
you're gone. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, the marbles are pretty
I
fun.
just got that one brain cell that bounces around.
like
Swirling
the
around.
screensaver plink plonk.
Yeah, it never hits the corner though.
Boop. Never, not even once.
But
Then it gets really, really close. Like, no.
this makes me think of The Office every time. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you players for being here and doing all the things and being so invested in the story. It makes me very happy. And I will be back on Wednesday for World Building Wednesday, Saturday for Flanic, and a lot this weekend for Final Fantasy. So, we'll see y'all then. Have a good rest of your Monday night, and stay bold.